Welcome to the Game Changer 00100 show. I'm your host, Game Changer. All right, so Chantel Simone sent me this video, said I should cover it, and I definitely agree. Apparently, there's a woman out there asking the question, why do black men hate us? And I think that question kind of implies that we do, for one, and for two, she's going to try to answer her own question. Now, I just want to say this outright. We don't hate them. In fact, just looking around is really no way to measure such a thing. But if I had to guess, I would say black men in the West love black women in the West more than any other group love their women in the West. Like, we are just the fact that dark skinned black people, I've always said this, just the fact that dark skinned black people exist, just the fact that Wesley Snipes exists, just the fact that Rashida Strober exists is a testament to our love. Listen, black women represent about 13% of the population, meaning that if you were to randomly court women, there's only a 13% chance that the woman that you get with would be black. So, really, if you look at the marriage statistics, if we were just out here equal opportunity penis, then our marriage rate for black women would be 13%. 13% of the black men that are married would be married to black women because it's random. Get them out. But it's not like that, is it? It's somewhere in the 90s. It's ridiculous for us to be a minority. However, marry each other in the majority. And no one else has had the resolve of their love tested the way we have. No one has had to deal with more with their women in recent times than we have, and we still continue to do so. So this whole do we hate you? No. No. This is an attempt to try to elicit shame. This is your way to try to shame us into getting with women that we otherwise would not be interested in. Now, I'm going to explain why we wouldn't be interested in them, but you are so used to the love, to the blanket love based solely on blackness, you've become accustomed to it. You become dependent on it. And that's why you are upset that the thing that you have become dependent on, the thing that you thought would gain you a long term mate that is superior to you in every way, and of just general greater value, you're upset now that it doesn't exist in the large numbers that it once did. Now, let me just go over there. Somebody said, please cover the fresh and fit drama. I will. I will. I'm actually waiting on a special guest, waiting on her response. And then, yeah, I'm definitely going to cover that. I actually have to catch up on it, but I pretty much get the gist of it. There's always drama with those two. So, is what it is. But thanks a lot. Too cool for school. Appreciate you. All right. So let me get into it. Once again, Chantel Simone sent this to me, said it would be a good cover. I agree. All right, Danica Marie, thanks for stopping through. Thanks for the Happy New Year's. For those of you who don't know, the book, you should have got it for Christmas for somebody who needs it. It's called Submission is Not the Enemy, a key factor to building a healthy relationship, to which I agree. I purchased two copies. And yeah, It is a great and easy read. Thanks a lot, Danica Marie. All right. So before I start, I want y'all to take a look at this woman. Now, I've said it before and I said it again. Like the women I've been covering lately have all fit this same build. And by build, I mean round. They are extraordinarily and exceptionally overweight and overweaved. They do all of the easy things that's required. Look, her eyebrows are done, her eyelashes are done, her makeup is done, her hair is done, her body is not done, her neck is not done. She is shaped and she looks like a snowman made out of tar. This is ridiculous. Or maybe mud. Yeah, because she's melting a little bit. Yeah, looks like a snowman made out of mud. Looks like in California, in Los Angeles, in Oakland, in a place in this world where it doesn't snow, but kids out there wish to make snowmen, so they go to the dirt and then they put together a creature made of that mud. That's that. I'm not making fun of anything that she has control over, something that she can do about. I'm not doing that. Or, I'm sorry, something that she doesn't have control over. I'm not doing that. This is something you have control over. Now, to the people who just want to live their fat existence out, you know, the Homer Simpson type, or the female version of Homer Simpson, but those types who say, you know something, I love food more than I love masculine quality companionship. If you make that choice in life, then please, please just eat. Just eat it. Just go somewhere, eat your, Jack in the Box number five times a day, and not say anything about it. But don't blame men for not being as attracted to you as you would like for us to be. That's not fair. It's not fair to for a person who has like a 1.0 GPA to say to Ivy League universities, "Why do you hate me?" It's like, no, you did not put in the work to make you qualify for the things that you want. And she did not put in the work on her plate. And she did not put the work in the gym. What is this hair? So listen, there is something here. There is, I don't know what it is. Trust me, I do not mess. And don't get me wrong, I'm not completely against it. If a woman is attractive, I'll overlook the fake hair. So I'm not entirely against it, but I haven't had much experience with fake-haired women to know what this line is, but I know it's something strange. I know it's something strange, and I know that it is something undesirable. I don't know if that's like glue. I don't know if that's so. I don't know what that is. But I know that it's something that I would not like. All right. So, it's pronounced Samich. Here, let me start.
Energy for black females, but you don't have energy for anyone else.
All the pictures. All the pictures. All the pictures. God. Here, I'm gonna fast forward. I can't take that. I'm not. I don't like that stuff.
Now, in today's topic, we are going to be discussing something that I feel like people are going to be tussling. I feel like some people will be in their feelings, but given light of recent situations, I definitely think it's something for me to discuss. Before we get into the video, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. And
Fellas, what you are hearing is not an accent. What you are hearing is a fat sense. It's a fat sense. She has what is called a fat sense. It is when the fat wears on the vocal cords of a person. Somebody says she has to be Black British. She is Black British. However, there is a way. Okay, put it like this: amongst Black British people, she has a fat sense. She has an accent for fat people.
I'm trying to grow my Instagram, right?
I'm trying to grow my Instagram. Now, let me show you something. Let me bring up something. Hold on. Let me show you who don't have any problems growing their Instagram. Actually, perfect example. I could do that. All right. I could do that because she was just here. Let me see. Now that I have Instagram, I can give examples. All right. Who's here? Here we go. Here's somebody. Sweet Melody Speaks. No problem growing her Instagram. She don't have to ask, I need you guys to sign up to my Instagram. Could you sign up to my Instagram? We need to sign up to my Instagram. She don't have to do that. Chantel Simone. Don't have to do it. Could you sign up to my Instagram? I need you all to sign up to my Instagram. You see, regular women with, where you could see some bones, Jesus Christ. Regular women like that. Her bones is a stick in the mud. Regular women like that, right? They use their Instagram to get people to sign on to their YouTube. Why? Because Instagram is where you go to see women. And YouTube is where you go to listen to them. This means that people would rather listen to her than see her. That's what it means when you have a strong Instagram or a strong YouTube following and a weak Instagram following. It means that people would rather hear you than see you.
So I need you guys' help to follow me on Instagram. Pretty please. My Instagram is Olga the Gemini. It's gonna be down here. Give you like a few seconds to go and follow me on Instagram. Right? Cool. Right? Okay, let's get into the video.
Don't sign up for Instagram. This puts bad mouths on your Instagram. By signing up for her, you are telling Instagram, you're telling the AI engine, you are telling the neural network of Instagram that this is the kind of chick you like. You are telling Instagram to send me more of this. If there are other women out there that look like this, send them my way. You're going to pollute it. You are going to pollute your Instagram by adding her to it. Thank you for becoming a channel member, Stoic.
Recently watching Sophia G's video, basically where she was reacting to men, black men, saying that black women need to submit or be submissive or else. And
submissive. See, that's not an accent or a fat sense. What that is that is her not understanding what submission is. She doesn't even know the word. She doesn't even know how to say submissive. She say submissive. Why? Because in the middle, just the word submissive made her hungry. Just thinking about the word submissive before saying it in just triggered the hunger signal in her brain. And then she said, okay, I'm hungry. And she stumbled on the word submissive. That's what that is. Submissive. In the middle of that, she said, I need some potato chips. And by potato chips, I don't mean like chips that are made out of potato. No, I mean she needs some orange dust. You know, the type of orange dust that come on Cheetos or Doritos. She needs something with fake powdered cheese on it. And that instinct kicked in the middle of the word submissive.
This was not a topic I really wanted to discuss. For a long time, I've put it off. But given light of recent situations, I think it's time for us to finally discuss it. So, in the last couple of weeks, yeah, a few of my videos have done decently well. One of them in particular, which is the one where I basically said I'm done with dating, that garnered a lot of.
She had a video said, I'm done with dating. Are you kidding me? Oh no, please don't take that away. Why do women like this announce that? I'm done with dating. I'm just going to turn down all the guys that are waiting to date me and tell them I'm done with it. And they're not actually done. They're not actually done. Dating is done with them. They are done with dating until someone wants to date them. That is it. Yeah, that's what I said. So Pablo says that chick can't even breathe through her nose. That's what a fat sense is. That's what a fat sense is. It's thank you, C squared. I appreciate the super chat. That's what a fat sense is. It's the inability to talk and breathe regular. Because it takes more oxygen. Fellas, y'all know what I'm talking about. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You have been in a situation where everybody else is regular temperature, and the person with the get them out. The person with the natural what's that called? Puff coat. A person with a natural puff coat, they have to stand outside, or they standing like next to the air conditioner. They ruin the entire temperature for everybody else. They don't breathe good. Why? Because everything is a workout for them. Everything. Y'all know that feeling when you get off a treadmill. It feels good because your heart's pumping faster, and your blood is flowing good. But that's how they feel all the time. Every little step they take is a workout. One step for them is a mile for regular people. Fair use.
Men saying, oh, well, the reason why this is happening to you is because you're like this, or the reason why this happened to you, basically just going out of their way to discredit what I'm saying, to literally gaslight me to believe that every single thing I am saying is all in my head, or I'm.
She don't know what literally means. She don't. Because gaslighting is an analogy, you can't really literally gaslight her unless you put a match to her farts. They're not literally gaslighting you, they're figuratively gaslighting you.
Deserving of such treatment because I'm this way or that way. I want to ask black men, yeah, some black men, not all, why do you have so much energy for black females, but you don't have energy for anyone else?
just, oh gosh. So basically, somebody hear a complaint. Let's take this back. Let's take this back. Let's take this to the bus boycott. Bus boycott. Imagine a bus company saying, "Why do you have so much energy for the bus company when you don't have the same energy for everybody else?" Like, don't worry about that. Focus on the energy that we have for you. You're that sibling that snitch. Those of you with brothers and sisters or cousins or other children that you grew up with, you ever have somebody that was in trouble and then just say somebody else, "Why am I in trouble? He was playing with a light socket." That's the mentality that is going on here.
You run to the front of the crowd to tell black females when they're doing something wrong. But when black females are being hurt, or when black females need protection, or when we need someone to be in our corner and back.
Here we go with the protection piece. Here we go with the protection piece. When do you feel threatened? You live in England, miss. When do you feel threatened? Every time you feel threatened, you call 999 and a guy with a stick and a bill in the front of the hat and a bill in the back of the hat. He comes and he hits people with that stick. Or one of those guys with the big tall hats that stand completely still in front of the palace, they move to come rescue your fatness. Okay? Stop pretending like you're in imminent danger all the time. Somebody points out flaws in you and how you are a low quality woman, and you say, "Yeah, but you should protect me." No, it's a red herring. If you actually felt in danger, then your senses, your survival instinct will tell you to be slimmer so you can run. Fat women don't need protection? How about this? No erection, no protection. If you are incapable of invoking erection in those who wish to protect you, then you don't get it. You should be Jackie Joyner Culture. Y'all know who I mean. You should be her. You should be able to run fast. Quickly, quickly, run fast. What? I need protection everywhere, right? I need protection. There's so many dangers about. There's mutants and Ninja Turtles in the sewers and Dr. Octopus. I have to be able to protect myself all the time. So you should be able to run fast. Everybody can catch you. Everybody. Your protection is you. You have nothing that people want. That's your protection. Ever since the invention of the debit card, you've been protected. All you can possibly have that somebody want is money. And you don't have to carry cash anymore. I need protection. You see, I know what it is. I know what it is. You walk around with the fear that slimmer women are going to take your wig. You walk around with the fear that a slim woman is going to snatch the wig off your head, put it on her head, and run, and you won't be able to catch her. That is your ultimate fear. Well, let me tell you something. Get them out. That CAW person, get them out. Because you are a sweater, and when I say sweater, I'm not talking about the thing that you what do you call it? That you wear. I'm not talking about a sweater. You are a person that sweats a lot. And because you sweat a lot, nobody wants your wig. Nobody wants your wig. Nobody wants your baseball cap. Nobody wants anything that you put on. Why? Because it's always a little bit soiled. It's always a little bit moist. Everything you touch is a little bit slimy. And you don't sweat regular sweat. Nope. Nope. You sweat spam jelly. It's gelatinous. It's gelatinous. Look it up if you don't know. You sweat gelatinously.
Back off, you're mute. You don't have nothing to say. You're quick to scold us, 100%. But to actually support us or uplift us, like, even if you don't uplift,
I hate it when the big ones talk about uplifting. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? What, from the knees? I'm in my 40s. Listen, uplift you? Uplift you? I've never worked in labor ever. Ever. Which means that I don't have one of those belts that dudes that work in warehouses and stuff have. I'm not saying I'm not a healthy dude. I'm saying I'm not gonna try to uplift you. It's all kind of rules and stuff that comes with uplifting people. So you don't hurt your back. People need an HR seminar, in a orientation to learn how to uplift you. Women like you is the reason that forklifts exist. And oh my gosh, that is the worst. That is the worst. See, picture this. Picture this. I want y'all to picture ancient Rome. I want y'all to picture ancient Rome. And then let's just say you find yourself in the misfortunate situation of becoming an ancient Roman slave. And you have to choose between eunuch, gladiator, sex slave to a G. Hay man, the silver mines, or being one of those people, being one of four people that have to carry her around in a litter all the time. You have to carry her around in a litter all the time. My neck and my back. That would be your entire life. And she's going to be eating while on the litter. She's going to be eating grapes and stuff. Oh, no, she don't eat grapes. She don't eat grapes. It's going to be awful. Which means that you have to go in the pit, in the gladiatorial pit with some god awful muscle dude in order to stay away from having to lift her around. That is safer.
lift us, support us. We support you. Do you get what I mean? We support you. If any,
How in the world do you support me? How in the entire world do you support me? What support have you ever given me that I've asked for? You have never given me nothing that I want, not even visual stimulation. You give me nothing. Nothing. You do nothing. You give me nothing. You don't no. You give me nothing. You want to know what supports me? An elevator. That's what supports me. It takes me from one floor to another floor quickly. It gives me support. It takes me up when I need to go up. And then when I need to go back down, it takes me down at a reasonable rate. You make it go up slower and you make it go down faster. We support you. You think I owe you penis? You think I owe you penis. You think that because of something somebody did, because it wasn't you, that I owe you penis. I owe you nothing. This is my penis and you can't have it. How dare you say that you support me? How? How? What have you done? What have you done? I could see if you had cookies inside your head, but you don't. That was the last time I touched a woman that looked like this. I was a kid and I wanted some cookies, and I took the head off and I reached in the body and I grabbed some cookies out at a jar that looked like you.
Difficult to go wrong, we will be in your corner. But anytime something happens to us, a number of you guys don't have nothing to say. If anything,
what happens to you? What happens to you? You are the happening to everybody. Everything, every interaction you have with a person is a happening. For example, you see somebody walking with his head down. Looks like he's been having a bad day. And you say to this person, hey, what happened to you? Oh, I ran into this big ass chick. I had to smell a big ass chick. I was working in a shoe store and you walked in. That happened to people. You happen to waiters and waitresses. You happen to people who are in an airplane and the seats are too small and you be spilling over to other people's seat. You happen to people. Nothing happens to you. You happen to others. Everywhere you go, every time somebody interacts with you, it's a happening. People that try to go down narrow stairways and corridors and they can't because you block it. So take an elevator, for example. An escalator, for example. Take an escalator, for example, right? So if she is on the escalator and you want to walk while she stands, you can't. You can't do that because she's too big. She takes up the 2 lanes. That happened. You happen to somebody. You happen to people on BART or subways or whatever they call it in England. You just go around happening to people. People with baby carts and they want to push past you, they can't. That happened. You are a chronic happening to people. Nothing happens to you. You happen to everybody.
Some, I would think this is a very small number, will go out of their way to even justify why that black girl was deserving of such treatment. I made a video on TikTok and I was saying that growing up in the UK, yeah, the people that got onto me the most, the people that bullied the most were black males. And
of course. Of course it was. Like, who else are going to bully you? Like, the other women are just as fat. And I'm assuming that you grew up primarily around black people, so of course they're going to be the primary bullies of you. These are the ones that want to see you not fat. Of course they're going to be the ones. Just like the big white women, would say that the people that bullied me the most were white men. Of course. The men of your race is going to bully you the most because you are a disappointment to that race.
And I also said in that TikTok, especially if you look at their mum, if you remind them of their sister, it's almost like they hate you even more. So I'm like, what kind of self?
Oh my God. They hate you even more if you remind them of their sister? I truly would. I truly would. I can't even front. I truly would. I would be pissed because why am I in shape and my sister is like this? If I shared a gene with you or with someone of your type, I would be like, oh, what the hell? It would just be a further reflection of how messed up you are. It would mean that all the stuff I'm doing, you are not doing. And you still have this entitled mentality.
Self-hatred are you projecting onto me? Going back to the video where I was discussing my dating experience, I basically said I'm done with dating, yeah? I received so many comments from black males saying, can't you see your masculine energies too much? That's why they will not take you serious. Okay, cool. Yeah, cool. But what I find crazy, and let me know if I'm onto something here. Let me know. Let me know.
See, something. Okay, so in order to use the th sound, your teeth, your tongue has to touch the top of your teeth. But her tongue is too fat, so she can't really do that. So she says stuff like something.
Let me know if I'm not onto something, and let me know if I am onto something. So you said that I'm displaying too much masculine energy because I'm loud, one, yeah, I'm outspoken.
I hate that little thing that did, yeah. Because I'm loud, one, yeah. Don't just yeah that. Don't just say that that's a good thing. Oh, I'm loud and I need protection. Dang. You want us to protect your loudness?
And apparently, I'm also coming across violent. Yeah? Loud, outspoken, and violent. What?
You are loud, outspoken, and violent, and you're complain. Look at her. Look at this. Look at this. Look at the tongue. When a person's mouth is open that wide, typically you would see the uvula. Typically, you would see the uvula, but you can't. And you want to know why? Because of the tongue. The tongue is in the way. You see, that is nature's way of trying to get her to eat less food. But it is not working. Y'all want to know? Y'all want to know what that reminds me of? The mouth open. Hold on. Let me show y'all what that reminds me of. Hold on. Y'all see that? Y'all see the open mouth with no uvula? Y'all see that? That's what that. Hold on. Dang. I can't get the proper freeze frame in it. Hold on. Y'all see that? Y'all see the open mouth thickness of it? Of the hungry hippo? Y'all see that, right? No uvula and stuff? See? You see this? Look at the green one. Huh? Fair use. Fair use.
I find so weird is that if we were to take that three things and put it on another race, those things that are being deemed as negative quickly become something like, oh, she's feisty, she's sassy. Pardon? Pardon? The action can be, or she's just very passionate.
Yes, people react to women that they're attracted to a lot different than they react to women that they're unattracted to. Everything you do is wrong when you're fat. As a woman, everything you do is wrong. Let me show you what I mean. Look at her hand. Look at her hand. Look at her little mitts, her little oven mitts, and her sausage fingers. Look at them. Look at them. That is the hand of a big woman, of a big British woman, BBW. Now, when you see hands like this, know that they are attached to a woman like this. Why do I bring that up? Say she was to come up and give you a massage. You'd be like, hey, don't touch me. Your slimy hands, get your burger beaters off me. Because it's you. Because it's you. What are you talking about? How come when other races of women do it, it's okay? That's like me being a person that don't have $1 billion, say something like, how come Donald Trump can grab women by the pussy, but when I do it, it's wrong. It's wrong because I'm relatively broke. How come when Michael B. Jordan comes up and kisses me out of nowhere, it's okay when Michael B. Jordan goes up and kisses women out of nowhere, but if I do it, I get slapped because I'm relatively ugly. What kind of crap is that? You are beneath everybody. That's why they get treated better. I'm not talking about your race. I'm talking about your fat. You are relatively beneath everybody. Everything you do. How come? Just like it's just the same with guys. How come when this guy stares at me, it's creepy, but when this guy stares at me, it's sexy. It's because he's more attractive. The reason why these women get different treated because they're more attractive. That's why. How come when she do it, it's sexy or it's sassy, but when I do it, it's ratchet? Because you're fat. Shout out to MOT. Dang it, y'all chat a lot. Hold on. I gotta put my phone in my pocket and listen. Oh, I'm too loud. What? All right. Dang, I can't find it. But yeah, shout out to MOT. Oh, here it is. Here it is. All right. Give me a second. Yeah, exactly. She got the gravity of a black hole. Black hole.
Outspoken and violent. What I find so weird is that if we were to take that 3 things and put it on another race.
Y'all hear that? She said free things. She said free. She meant to say 3, But she said free. Why? Because her tongue is so big, she cannot say the TH sound. She cannot say three, three, three. She can't say that. It's a fat sense. I'm telling you.
Those things that are being deemed as negative quickly become something like, oh, she's feisty, she's sassy. Pardon? Pardon? The action can be, or she's just very passionate. I've heard people tell me, oh no, she's just really passionate. But when it comes to me, I'm violent. But to her, no shade on Becky. Love you, sis. But she's passionate.
She's slim. She's slim. Everything an attractive woman do is better than when an unattractive woman does it. Attractive women fart better than you. They burp better than you. An attractive woman can actually put her hands behind her back, tie it up, go upside down into a garbage can and eat the garbage underneath, and it would be hotter than when you do it.
She's feisty. She's sassy. Now, you see, that's why I will never let some black men's opinion affect me, because you're telling me because I'm outspoken, I'm loud, and I say my truth, I'm very masculine, my masculine energy is too much. That's why I can't keep a man. But that same traits, let it be another race, you call that feisty, sassy, which are positive in some ways, and even more than just being positive and showing a good reflection of a character, like, oh no, she's just a passionate person. Those features of being feisty, sassy, passionate, a number of men find it sexy. So when they use that word, oh, she's feisty, it's
things are sexy when sexy women do it. Let me show y'all something. Let me show y'all what I mean. Let me show y'all what I mean. Hold on. Huh? Yep. Y'all see that? Y'all see that? How come when she eats ice cream, it's considered sexy? But how come when I eat ice cream, I look like a fat ass bitch with a bunch of ice cream on my face? How come she can be sexy while eating ice cream? It's because she's Becky. It's because she's Becky. It's because she's white. Oh, she dropped a piece of ice cream down, but it's sexy and she laughed about it. It's sexy when she do it. How come it's sexy when she do it? How come she does stuff like that and it's sexy, but when I do stuff like that, I look like I'm getting fatter by the second? How come she can deep throat ice cream and it's okay, but when I do it, people say hungry, hungry hippo? I don't understand the difference. It must be a race thing. This must be, oh my, she dropped a piece of ice cream between her legs and it's all over her face. Why is it sexy when she do it? How many guys out there were saying you want cream between your legs, sweetie? Like, how come they say that when she drops the ice cream between her legs, but when I drop the ice cream up top of my, because there's no between the legs with women that's shaped like that. Y'all see this? This is why. Don't ask stupid questions.
Always more time is in a sexual manner. So you're telling me the same traits, yeah? We're dealing with the same things. Loud, outspoken, yeah, and saying your truth. For me, it's violent. For me, that's why I can't keep a man. It's too masculine. But for another person, it's sassy, it's passionate, it's feisty, which in some ways are deemed as sexy qualities. And sexy qualities, for me, most time, fall under femininity. Now, can you see why I can't take you serious? Can you see? The same qualities or traits that you are literally trying to degrade me for.
Oh my gosh. That I am literally trying to. It is worse. It's worse when you do it. It is worse when you do it. Let me show you something. Now, y'all seen what happens when I type in sexy woman eating. Now, let me show you something else. Let me show you something else. In fact, I'll do you one better. I will show you somebody who's not black. Just to let you know that this is not a race thing. This is not a race thing. Fair use. You see how much worse it is when she do it? You see how much worse it is when she do it? Y'all remember the ice cream? Now look at this one. You see how worse it is? Everything you do is worse when that, and she's not doing anything wrong. She's using a fork, and what the hell? Look at how big the fork is. That's to shovel more food. Look, regular forks aren't that long. Listen, when you are that size, everything you do is less hot. Everything you do is not good. Look at all the food there. Now, I want to point out that when the slim woman was doing it, ice cream was all over the place and she had like ice cream on her face and stuff and everything was wrong. Everything was everything was right. Like she was eating it all sloppy and stuff. This one is eating it neat. She's actually the superior eater because she's done it more and she had more experience. However, it's sexy because a sexy woman is doing it. It has nothing to do with stop tossing your hair. Stop tossing your goddamn hair. Stop it. Stop it. You fat. Stop tossing your hair. What's wrong with you? Stuff is sexy when sexy women do it. Period. How come it's bad when I eat, but it's okay when she eats? Look at this. Look at this. Look at her rip through the pizza. And look at her hands. Uh-huh. Yep. I knew it. I knew it. Look at that. Half the pizza. Half the pizza in one bite. Half the pizza in one bite. That was not a regular size bite. It was not. That bite took half the pizza. She can down a slice in 2 bites. And she flipping her hair. So now you understand. It's everything you do is wrong.
Let it be on another color. All of a sudden, it's actually somewhat the epitome of femininity because sexiness, attractiveness, that
she just said epitome. She just said epitome. Oh my God, I almost crashed. I am a funny man. Don't listen while driving. I'm a funny man. But still keep it on so I can get the views. But I'm just saying.
That's a high ranking on femininity. So can you see that the same qualities, when it's on a certain race, it's seen as masculine?
It's not a matter of race. It's wrong when big, if big was a race, then that would be the case. But big is not a race. Big is not a race. When big women do stuff, it's wrong. Everything. Everything. Let me show you something. Let me show y'all something. When she do it, it's right. When she does it, it's right. When she eats, it's right. When she drinks, it's right. When she farts, it's right. When she sleeps, it's right. What she does is right. It's right when she does it. It's wrong when you do it. And it has nothing to do with race. She's black. It's right when she does it. It's wrong when you do it because it's you. Once you become fat, everything you do after that is wrong. Yes, when she thoughts it's right, especially to the guy she's starting it up with.
Masculine, it's seen as negative, it's seen as what a woman should not have, and how a woman should not conduct herself, and how a woman should not behave. But let that same quality be on a different race, and now becomes the epitome of femininity. Now, you
Epitome. Fat sense.
see why I'm finding it hard to really take some people serious. You see why I'm finding it hard to actually take what you're saying on board. When black women talk about what our expectations are, like let a black woman go on a talk show and say, this is what I expect, this is what I bring. You see so many black men crying in the comments like, how dare you ask, what do you bring to the table? What do you bring to the table? You go digger, you go digger. Oh, you're a hoe, just say you want a sugar dad. Fifth is asking for the bare minimum. Yeah? Fifth is not asking for too much.
You are not,
but you guys are now crying and saying no.
You are not asking for the bare minimum. You do not ask for the bare minimum of anything. When was the last time you asked for the bare minimum of anything? When do you say, what is the minimum amount of calories I can intake? When have you ever asked for a small? What size soda do you want? The minimum. You have never asked for the minimum of anything ever. Stop lying to yourself. You don't buy the minimum clothes. You don't go to the clothes store and say, what size are you? The minimum. You have never gotten the minimum anything. What kind of wig do you want? The minimum? You have never gotten minimum anything. Stop lying. You are not a minimum person. You cannot even get into a minimum room. Your car isn't the minimum size car. When you Uber places, you don't get the Uber minimums. No, you get pulled on a trailer that is attached to a regular size car. You don't get one of those small rabbits. That's not you. You never ask for the minimum anything.
She should not have such expectation. She should not.
No, you shouldn't have any expectations. You shouldn't expect a damn thing from a man.
Want certain things, all because you feel like she's not deserving of it. And what I find crazy is that I've been in a situation and I've seen situations where a black female will say, do you know what, I want so and so and so. Let a black female say that she wants a financially stable man.
Okay, I'll bite. I'll bite. Let's see, black females. Let Melody say she want a financially stable man and see how many people press 1 in the chat room. Let Danica Marie say she want a financially stable man and see how many people press 1 in the chat room. You know, let's just go through this website, right? This has been coming up on my, see, I'm not subscribed, but this has been coming up on my feed since forever. Ever since I did that whole small waist, pretty face with the big bank. Here's a black woman. Let's see what happens when she asks for a financially stable man. I don't really like that one too much. Ooh, she got braces. But let's see. Let me find another one. This looks like a good one. What do you think will happen when she asks for a financially stable man? Yep. There you go. Look at the stomach. There you go. Look at her hands. Look at how different her hands are. What do you think happens when they ask for it? You want to know something? Actually, I'm gonna do y'all one better. Hold on. Let me go to message I was sending to Sweet Melody Speaks yesterday to get the link. I sent her a link. Was it yesterday or the day before? If I could find it. Hold on. But basically, that young lady, and she's gonna be on Chantel Simone, so shout out to her. And her husband, or seriously, the dude and his wife are going to be on the show today. So stay tuned for that. But what? Damn it, I can't find it. It's on World Star Hip Hop. It was basically a chick who was with her dude, and she pays all the, she direct deposits her paycheck into his account, and in exchange he manages the money and gives her an allowance. See, when women like that ask for financially stable guy, even though they're black, they get them. Why? Because they ask for what do a man want and they give me it. Have you ever asked yourself, what do a man want? And the first thing he'll say is not fat. The first thing he say is not fat. Somebody said GC stay on unhealthy women neck. They don't have no neck. What are you talking about? They got a 1-inch area of fat between their head and their shoulders. They don't have necks.
The guys will cry. The guy will shed tears. Let a black female say, oh, I want a guy that's financially stable. I'm financially stable, so I want a guy that's financially stable. They will have, I feel like some.
Okay, what if a guy was to say, I'm not fat and I want, look at her hands. Look at her hands. God, dang it. Dang it. Look at her hands. Lost my whole train of thought. Oh my God, and she be clapping. And she be clapping. I cannot stand it. Mm, mm. She be clapping like she regular people. She be putting those hands together from time to time like she regular people. Y'all don't know this about me. Well, maybe some of y'all do. Some of y'all that's rocked with me since the beginning. I used to, before I got into YouTube, I used to do open mic stand up. And it never happened, but if it did, if there was a woman like that there clapping, I would point her out. And I would say, you don't clap. You don't clap. Stop clapping. You are ruining the sound of regular clapping. Your claps don't sound right. It don't sound like regular people claps. That is regular people clap. This is your clap. You hear the difference? See? Stop clapping. Don't clap. Stop doing regular people stuff. You don't do what you see skinny people do. Damn it.
Some black men will find so many reasons as to why she's not deserving of that, but let it be another race. And what is even hard to comprehend for me, yeah? I've also seen situations where a black
look at her knuckles.
female will say, okay, so this is what my expectations are. Cool. She gets the backlash, she gets the, oh, you're a gold digger, da 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 da. Let another girl say it. Not only, I feel like I will prefer if they were just radio silent. I would prefer if they had nothing to say. I've seen situations where these same black men that had the energy for the black females, they do not even question. They do not even question the deservingness of those requirements for those other girls.
Oh my gosh. Because her deservingness is obvious. Her deservingness is it's obvious why she deserves it. I'm gonna bring up my YouTube crush. Hold on. I'm not even subscribed to my own YouTube crush. All right, and this is her latest video. Now, this is my crush, the one on the right. And the one on the left is looking good too. The one on the right is Kelly Stamps. That is my YouTube crush, right? She deserves my penis. There's no question of why. The other one can get it too. But she deserves my penis. I don't have to question why. I don't have to say, I wonder why she deserves my penis. She just do. Because she can do stuff like that. That's why she deserves it. Because she could do stuff like that. Can you do it? No. You need a vibranium forklift that holds your leg up with the vibranium cable in order to do that. She could do stuff like that. That's why she deserves my penis. She deserves it. She can have it. She can borrow it. She could deserve it. You don't deserve it. She do, and she's black. She deserves it. You don't. Deserve it. You don't deserve it. Watch this. Watch this. Hold on, it's loading. You see her hands? You see her hands? She deserves penis. Look at her hands and look at your mitts. She deserves to borrow my penis for 45 minutes. She deserves that. You do not. There isn't a question of that. I don't have to get to know her and stuff like that. She deserves it. Look at her hands. That alone gives her deserving of it. Look at her hands. Look at her lips. Look at her eyelashes. Notice how she don't have, and look at her makeup, and look at her hair. Notice that she don't have to do all the crazy stuff that you do, and she's still better. She's better at being a woman than you are. She deserves stuff. You deserve nothing. Nothing. She deserves happiness. She's smiling right now, and she deserves to do so. You do not. You do not deserve to smile. And look at you. And look at you. Talking about deserve. You think you deserve to get Kelly stamp stuff? No. You don't even deserve stamps. You don't deserve stamps. You do not deserve to use your nation's postal service. You deserve to just walk around carrying stuff on your back.
Let me make sure that I'm actually saying it properly. So when other races say this is what I require from a guy, not only do they not keep silent, they're almost like, well, yeah, of course you are. You don't think that's a problem? You don't think it's a problem that when it comes to from a certain female, a black female, you feel that she's unworthy of it?
Kelly Stamps is worthy of it. She's trying to make it a race thing. I can't stand when they do that. That's annoying. Hold on. And they all say the same thing. Here, let me show you what I'm talking about. She deserves. Hold on, let me find it. All right, here we go. Here we go. Let me show y'all what I'm talking about. Because this is something those who watch all my videos, y'all know what I'm about to say. Because these type of people get on my nerves. Hold on. Here we go. Here we go. There we go. All right, it's queued up. All right. This is you. This is you. You're freaking. This is you.
Filthy mockingbirds!
Filthy mockingbirds! You filthy mockingbird! Dang, I can't stand these filthy mockingbirds. Always come with the same stuff. Like, how come when she do it, I don't do it, and blah, 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 blah. You say the same thing that you hear other people say because you are trying to excuse your behavior. You
Filthy mockingbirds!
Filthy mockingbirds! You filthy mockingbird! Look at her face.
Or you feel like, oh, she's disgracing herself. Or you feel like, oh, that's why black men don't go for black girls, because black male girls are always demanding. But let it be another race You do
Filthy Mockingbird.
not even question it. Because it's almost like you see them as deserving of those particular things. And for me, it's just, I don't even know how, it's so saddening. It's actually so sad to think like that, and that's why I don't try and think about it too deep, and that's why I don't really do content around it, because the more you deep into it in terms of how certain black males treat black females, it's crazy. Like, some black males have a whole social media presence basically belittling black females. They're on TikTok all day telling black females, oh, this is what you need to do to secure a man, this is what you need
Then
to
do
do to
it.
keep black men interested. But you don't have that.
Then do it. Nobody's complaining about Kelly Stamps. Who said her head game is probably legendary? Black women don't have holes. They don't have. See, y'all look at this and say, "Ooh, what can she do for me?" Nothing. Nothing. You trust your penis in the mouth of that? Knowing her appetite? What if she's hungry? What if she's hungry? Everything is food to them. Everything. Do what you want to do, but I'm doing that curve like that. Fair use.
Energy for anyone else. And final thing I want to say, yeah, is I feel like for a long time, black males have been desired by all other races. We know that. We know most races. Actually, I don't know.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Yes. Yes, we are the shit. If you match incomes, if you don't account for income, the income disparity, we are the shit. Granted. What does that say about you? What does that say about you? You have a vagina, which in essence is always going to be worth more than a penis. The fact that you are complaining about the amount of vagina available to a man's penis is ridiculous. The fact that you are competing with penis and losing is ridiculous. Get it? Ridiculous? It's ridiculous. Hold on. Dang it. Blitz blasting him. It means that it is so low. Your vaginal worth. Your vaginal worth is comparable to a penis? Are you kidding me? It's comparable to a penis? Jesus.
I'll say, but like a good amount of races are attracted to black males. And I feel like for black females, we have somewhat been conditioned to believe that our only options are black males. Let me know. Let me know whether you have felt the same. So,
no, they don't feel that way. Kelly Stamps don't feel that way. Your only options are guys with no options. That is it. If he had options, he wouldn't be with you. And a lot of black guys don't have options or standards. These are your options. Men with no options and or standards. I have no other choice. You're that food. You're prison food. You're something that people eat when they have no other options. I fast. I fast you. I fast before I eat you. Why? Because you're awful. So when you go, because I've been watching prison videos to work out during COVID, so I know stuff. When you go to jail, you have to wait until you get your first commissary. You have to wait, and sometimes people will borrow they'll borrow, and then that causes all type of problems. So he was saying don't borrow. But see, the thing is that that I would wait for my peoples to give me money before I eat the prison food, so I could buy my own damn food. You are it. You are the reason that people fast. I fast between pygmies. I don't fuck bitches like you.
Anytime I even get attention from another race, I'm just like, it's so weird to me. My soul fall into this idea of an
When I get attention from another race, let me show y'all the type of attention she gets from other races. Let me show y'all. Let me show y'all. This is the attention she get from other races.
Boobies!
That is the attention she gets from other races. Just some guy with extra chromosomes saying boobies. That is the attention you get. Listen, look, this is the attention you get from other races.
Boobies!
That is the attention. That is why, and it's nothing like the Kelly Stamp attention. Look, you got your boobies out, and then every now and again, you get somebody with an extra chromosome that come along and say boobies, and then you go online and say, look at your hands. Look at your goddamn hands. And then you go online, and then you say, I get attention from other races. Every time I get attention from other races, no, this don't count. This scenario here does not count. Like having a guy yell boobies, and he has that look on his face, and then he takes a picture of him. That is your attention. Get out of here.
another race can actually find me attractive. So used to other races desiring black men, but not other races desiring us. I've been in a situation, yeah, and this is what really set in stone that some black males generally, it's weird because it's like they go out of their way to say they don't want black females, yeah, but at the same time, when
we don't go out of our way to say that. We don't. We go out of our way to say we don't want you. Why is my YouTube crush black? Why is my old-timey crush Megan Good black? Why is my new-timey crush Chloe Bailey black? And my real old-timey crush Tatiana Ali is also black. Lisa Turtle, it's you.
And a black female is with another race, they go out of their way to make that female feel like she's a sellout. Let me give you an example.
Nobody is saying that nobody is a sellout. Filthy Mockingbird.
I've been in situations where, let's say is a black male, yeah, and he has a friend that have multiple partners and most of them are from a particular race. What I find crazy is that when he's referring to his boys or his friends' partners, he's really good at saying, oh, you know Sarah? Yeah, Sarah was really good at parties. She was so nice. Or Molly, no, Molly was a sweetheart. She was really good at cooking, able to record.
These women that they're complimenting are good at not being big. These women are good at not eating.
Cool. What was really interesting about that partner, yeah? But I've been in situations where let it be a black female that has a white partner, they're going to be like, oh yeah, Rob, the white guy. And let that female have been in multiple interracial relationships, they're going to be like, oh yeah.
We do not act that way. That's how you want us to act. So you could come with this weird justification of your behavior and your weight.
The girl that just dates white guys. Or if they're referring to a partner, they'll be like, oh, yeah, the white guy. But why is it that when certain black males are referring to their boys' partners, yeah, let's say their boys only goes out with white girls, they're able to recall, oh, this girl, this girl, this girl, oh, Molly was this, Sarah was this, oh, I didn't like Leanne, da 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 da. But when it comes to a black female that's going out with other races, whether Asian or whether Caucasian, they just want to boil down to the whole relation just to the color of his skin. Almost to be, it's almost like it's foreign to them that for a black female to be with other races. Why is it that?
She is creating a straw man that don't exist.
When it comes to the black females, you are recalling, your only recollection of her partner is that he's white. Even though he has so many good qualities, even though he's literally so nice, one of the nicest and coolest guys you've come across, but you're just gonna boil him down to just a white guy. But for your guys, your boys, all his exes.
Look at her house. Look at her living situation. She has a bed. I bet she don't have couches or chairs. She don't have stuff that really, really, really support her. Nope. She's not allowed to sit on stools. Or she's not allowed to sit on gaming chairs. Or sofas or love seats. She can only sit on beds and the floor.
You can remember one good or one bad trait about them. I don't know whether this is normal, but I just find it weird.
By the way, hit the like button, people. God dang it. Hit the like button.
That it's almost for the black females, they feel like being with other races is foreign to them. It's like almost like you shouldn't do it. No. People can take this video however you want to take it, but I know for sure I've said my truth. I just find it weird how some black males just have so much hatred for black females.
See, truth. I don't hate Kelly Stamps. I don't. I mean, I dislike the fact that she's not sleeping with me right now, but I don't hate her for that.
And I will never understand why. And no one can tell me that it's just my head, it doesn't happen. But I've seen so many situations where black men, certain black men, have proven that they don't have the backs, they're not true allies of black females. And I want to put emphasis on some, not all. Just wanted to put this video out there.
And that's what she wants. She wants an alliance based on race. That we should be allied to you because we share a race with you. No, that's not how it works. I'm not going to be allied to you because you're fat. And it has nothing to do with the race. It's because of your size. Right. You get 120. Maybe 7 more. I mean 120 likes.
Because it's something that I'm noticing more and more. And it's something that I said to myself, in as much as I don't really want to talk about it, it needs to be spoken about. Anyways, I'm going to end the video here. If you agree or disagree with me, that's fine. Let me know in the comment sections. Let me know if you have any experiences of anything that I said in this video.
Oh my God, things fat girls need to leave in 2021. Uh-oh. Here, I'll put the link out. I'm only going to be here for 30 more minutes, but yeah. Uh-oh. She done said something. Something is about to happen. Here. All right. We need two more likes, and subscribe. All right, there we go. And dang, this one is long. I'm gonna see if I can find another one. This one's too damn long. But don't think I'm not gonna cover this. Don't think. Wait, is that a different bed? Hold on, this one got a gray background. Hold on, right quick.
Swish this.
I want to ask black men, why do you have so much energy for black females?
Dang, she's so fat. I can't see the bed. Hold on. Okay, so this round, this is cylindrical, and it's kind of like a gold trim here. Okay, and that's the picture. And I think the other one had like a cone-shaped light. Yeah, that's a different light, and that's a different painting. This is a different bed. What the hell is going on here? Did she break it? Did she break it? Does she have like a bunch of beds? Like, what in the world is going on here? One is December 26th. The other, why is she going to different hotel rooms all the time, making these videos? Yeah, but why is she in different hotels? Like, one is December 26th, and the other is January 2nd. So she's away for holidays or something? Something strange is going on. All right. Somebody says she's escorting. Who's paying for that? All right. Sweet Melody speaks. What's on your mind?
Oh my gosh. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you.
I don't know where to start with this lady. First of all, she's way too obese. She's not attractive.
Yeah, I agree.
How much
You hear me?
people do not.
I agree. No, that's an understatement. I'm looking for the next one that's not as big. She has one that says, "I'm obese and unattractive."
No.
Her diary. But go ahead.
Yeah, she's not desired by anyone. I think she's capping when she says she's desired by other races of men. That's cap. Yeah, she needs to fix herself up and lose some weight if she want a serious relationship with somebody.
Yeah, I definitely agree. Uneducated Lane, what's on your mind?
What's going on? I got something else for you, kind of same topic. Did you see the chick on CNN New Year's Eve night?
What happened?
Oh, you need to look that up.
Okay.
She's a comedian on The Daily Show, another BBW black chick, and she says, "No more broke, you know what, for in 2022."
Oh gosh.
Yeah, you need to go look this up. Bernard covered it the other either Monday or Tuesday, and I was screaming.
Uneducated. I can't hear you.
You borged out.
Okay, so Useless Familiar says, "Oh my God, Becky, look at her gut." Yeah.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
more
I'm
than
sorry
a
about
gut.
that.
Yeah, no worries. You back. But yeah, you was telling about the CNN woman. Go ahead.
Oh, he disappeared.
Oh crap. Okay. Well, take a look at this. Those hands.
Ay, ay, ay.
Is this the same outfit?
Looks like it. In the same wig, too.
So she changes beds, but she don't change outfits? So the other video was December 26th, and this video is January 4th.
Wait, maybe it's a different shirt. Let's see.
No, this is the same one. This is the same outfit.
Or maybe it was pre-recorded and she put it up late. I don't know. Let me stop
No,
making
but how
excuses
come
for
they
her.
be in whole different beds? She has whole different beds, but she has the same outfit.
Interesting.
You're probably wondering what's going on. So on your screen, we have Zoki. Zoki's just read through a comment from user 389, user 43, and Mr. Pimp
I hate the way she say 3.
for life. They have all stated over and over again that they will never, ever date her because of how fat she is. Now, mind
Yeah, that's a reasonable statement. There's a lot of guys that feel like that.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
you, these men have not worked in over a decade.
These men. So she basically says that a guy that wouldn't date her haven't worked in over a decade. Well, guess what? I've worked this decade, and I wouldn't date you.
Are uneducated and spend
I'm educated, and I wouldn't date you.
their day bashing women on the internet. Let's
Yeah, I am spending a portion of my day bashing you, and I still wouldn't date you.
see what Zoki has to say about this.
No.
Oh my God.
If you're wondering, am I sitting on the floor? I am. Welcome to Zoki Diaries. Do you know what? Yeah, I've recently. Oh. If this is your first Zoki Diary, welcome. So basically,
Yep, that is a completely. Listen, she got curtains now. This is a completely different hotel room. Different hotel, same outfit. She walks around with one outfit going from hotel to hotel. Now, Melody, do all fat women do that? I don't know.
Not the ones I know. At least the ones I know are clean. Like,
Okay.
what?
So she has one shirt, several hotel rooms. This is an interesting character.
Yeah. Oh, and one wig. The same
And
wig.
one wig, yeah.
slightly different from the general content that's on my channel because this is the real uncensored me. This is where
The real uncensored me. Oh gosh, this is gonna be too funny. This is going to be too funny. Okay.
I'll tell you the truth, my sister. It's when I tell you the truth. And it's basically a diary in it, but the whole world can see. Just imagine having a diary, but it's on the internet. So, as you can see from the title, today we are going to be discussing my looks. So recently, a few of my videos have had some traction to them, and I've received some interesting comments about how I should conduct myself. Yeah. Also about what my expectations are, and the key things people are really trying to let me know. And if men will always have audacity. A man may not have a car. A man may not have a personality. A man may not have decorum. But one thing a man will have is yeah. See, we know this. So I've had a number of males tell me that I have too high of an expectation.
Y'all see that, right? Like that whole time she was playing in her boobies. Look at her. Look at this.
Personality. A man may not have
OMG.
Yeah, she looked like Florida. Look at her. Look at her playing in her boobies. Look at that. Look at that crap. She's just playing in
Yeah.
it. It's disgusting.
And I need to lower it because of how I look. And I thought, you know what? Let me make this like impromptu Vogue diary. Let me make a little video discussing this, my
Look
looks,
at that.
and how much people do not find me attractive. If you feel like, based off what you can see of me through my pictures and my videos on the internet, I am not deserving of what I want, what I desire. If you genuinely believe that, due to me being obese and me being as dark as I am, I do not even deserve.
There
Now,
she goes.
well, why
Colorism.
don't she bring up dark when I don't think? Let me check, but I don't think that the dude even said anything about dark.
They always use that as an
Way
excuse.
more than a
Colorism.
fullback. Let's see. Way more than a fullback. Retired in 10 years ago. Got fat. No obese. Morbidly. Yeah. So nobody said. Nobody said anything about dark skin. Let's see the other one.
Okay.
No offense, but you are overweight, fake hair, fake eyelashes, husky voice, particularly due to being overweight, loud and aggressive, not just black women. So he's went out to specifically say this is not a black woman thing.
Right.
You put that on any race of women, and it'll turn most men off from any race. Men, it's okay to have preference and standards. Never let anybody shame you for it, like this lady here. People are complaining about the fat, and she is just throwing in the blackness of it.
Colorism. That's what they do. They
They
deflect.
hide behind it. Filthy mockingbirds, they hide behind it because nobody wants to be labeled a racist. So they say if you're not attracted to me, it's because of race. When these guys are clearly saying that they're not attracted to you because of your weight. They're
Big
clearly
facts.
saying that.
Weight and voice.
Yeah, well, no, like he said, particularly due to being overweight, your voice is your weight. It's a fat sense. People have
Yeah.
accents, you have a fat sense.
Yeah, you
Fashion.
can listen to Melanie. You can tell she's not fat. Just listen to her.
Right.
Exactly.
Thank you.
All kind of
Yeah.
triglycerides in her throat and stuff.
Yeah. How old is that lady? Like 40?
A little video.
It don't matter. It don't matter how old. That's like going to a junkyard, seeing a smashed car, and saying, "What year is it?" It don't matter. At a certain point, it don't matter. You don't even ask how much it costs. Like, it don't matter. She could be 4 for all I care. She could be 444 or 444. It's all the same. It's the same disinterest.
Hey, game changer.
What's up?
You know, but let's keep it real. It's all men's fault. And the men I'm talking about is those guys that say, but she got ass though. You know, one of those type of dudes hitting that.
Yeah. Or boobies.
Yeah, those be those boobies, guys.
Yeah. No, what's going on? I don't know if you noticed this. I said this to a friend. Since dating apps gotten bigger, right? So people be on a creep. So we all know this is dudes that will date that chick, but they would never talk to them in public. But they can go in their DMs and stuff like that, come there late night. So they can have sex with a guy that's way out of their league. Now they think that's their league. You follow what I'm saying? Because I'm seeing too many fat women her size being too comfortable with a 2-piece at the beach.
Well,
Like,
okay, that's still up to them. If you are being used as a sexual go-between, better women, and you're okay with that, you actually take that and say, "Oh, I'm beautiful," then that's your own stupid fault. It really is,
Yeah.
Like, I mean, if you think that that's gonna go somewhere, you're like this guy. That's you. That is you. You pretty much are just on that.
The reason why I came up with that was my ex-girlfriend. Like, she's gorgeous. You know what I'm saying? I'm just like you. Like, they got to have a fit body, right?
Right.
Now, she has a group of friends. They're all beautiful, but they got one fat girl. You know how that goes. It's always one fat girl there, right? And she was telling me how.
Let's be clear. Your girl kept her around. Your ex kept her around to bring up the confidence level of everybody else.
No, she paid for stuff because I interrogated. They use that fat girl because she be paying for things, paying for drinks. That's why the fat girl's in the group.
Wait a minute. I thought they used men for that. Why?
No. they use the fat girls too. I was like, see, I'd never thought about that until she starts. With me, my style is I let women get too comfortable and they start telling stuff. I'm like, oh, that's why you're keeping her around. And she doesn't mind paying because she can, of course, they're all prettier than her, so they'll attract guys that she would never be able to attract by herself. You follow me?
I follow you. I do.
And you know how women are. They're just like men. They have sexual conversations, right? And she was saying now she noticed she looked at lost, like, oh, like she didn't know what's going on. Like how if it's a group of guys and you're talking sexual, you can tell that one dude probably a virgin or he probably don't get none like that because he's like kind of lost. He's trying to make up stuff. You know what I mean? Now fast forward, this is with dating apps getting bigger. Now she's trying to brag. Oh, I was with this guy. I was with this guy. Because they just coming down to smash her. You know what I mean? She's not only she's fat, but she's bad built too. You know what I'm saying? So all these dudes are just smashing her because what's going on is that a girl that's decent looking, she's getting blown up. So a guy that's like, he can't even go to a decent looking girl nowadays, right? Because now they think they need millionaires. You see girls that are just average think they need to have 100K now, right? Right. So what's going on is guys, they don't want to jerk off, so they're like, fuck it, I'll just do this fat girl. Now the fat girls are getting their heads big because they're getting smashed just because, like, a guy don't got 100K, so he's like, I don't want to jerk off, so I smash this big girl. She got ass though, or she got boobies. You know what I'm saying? That's what's going on, man. Because you just go outside. I was like, why am I seeing so many big girls at the beach, and sometimes not at the beach, wearing very revealing clothes? We all know back in the day that if a big girl like her size was at a beach, they would wear a big shirt. They wouldn't dare wear a two-piece. But now they're wearing a two-piece and they'll walk with confidence, like they look like Bernice Burgos.
Well, I think you brought up an interesting point, and I do agree that there is a fear. First of all, two things I agree with. There is a general fear of masturbation that guys have, particularly black guys, because we rank ourselves, we rank our masculinity based on our sexual intake. So, we fear masturbation. I don't. I masturbate rigorously, and I have a quality technique that I've adapted over decades. I enjoy myself a lot. There is nothing wrong with doing that. I would do that before I do her. Any day of the week, any day, I could do it right now. I could do it any single moment I so choose, But there's so many dudes that will do this before they do themselves. Well, that I agree with that. Also, I agree with you because the internet combined with hookup culture has shifted the bar extraordinarily. And here's what I mean by hookup culture. Hookup culture means that men are never off the market because they're constantly hooking up.
Right.
And, a guy would need 365 women a year in order to satisfy his sexual needs, where he just married to a woman that he has sex with daily.
Right.
So there are a lot of top guys that, because let's face it, there aren't that many attractive women. They're eventually going to have to lower the bar, even if they are top dudes. Also, because of the range of it, it's not enough to be the handsomest guy on the block, to get an attractive woman anymore, because she has immediate and convenient access to guys within a 5 and 10 mile radius. So yes, for hookup culture, it is that the bar for women has risen and the bar for men have lowered in the hookup culture world. Right. That is the world that she complains about. But yes, she's good enough to.
She's not even good enough for that, GC.
I wouldn't go that low, but I know there's dudes out there that would.
Yeah, unfortunately, there's dudes that would. They mostly reside in the south of the U.S. I don't know what the situation is in London.
Look, in London, they got African dudes. Okay, you see those African guys on 90 Day Fiance. You think they won't smash her?
They want green cards, but I mean, like if they're in London, they don't need that.
Well, some of them got those visas, those what they call those types of visas. They can't be there that long. You know what I'm saying? But then you go from all the black guys from England seem to say that the culture is just like here, so they probably have the same mentality too. They can't get their average chicks that they used to back in the day before dating apps, so they're like, fuck it, let me just go down here. But then I have an interesting theory. we always knew there was guys that would date fat girls, but they always did it on the low. So what if the internet made it easy for all the guys that naturally would have date fat girls? Automatically, she has a whole huge supply of them now. You know what I'm saying? Where in her own local area, it could be only maybe 10 people that would normally have sex with her. Now that she has the internet, it'll look like 100. I know a girl, she's Asian, ugly. I mean, I love her. She's ugly. They set up a dating app for her for Tinder. She had 100 matches in an hour. And this girl is butt ugly. That is what's going on.
Or you can just pay for it, right, JC? Or you can just pay for somebody who's hot. If I was a man, I would rather pay for a hot woman than deal with her.
Well, some men just want quick sexual access. You know what I'm saying? Anybody would do. You know what I'm saying? Because like women don't understand, and every man is different. Some men, like I have friends that they jerk off every day. They got girlfriends and they jerk off every day like it's taking a piss, and they talk about it. Like some men's sex drives are just that high, and anybody would do. You know what I'm saying?
No, I don't, because they're jerking off. Like, why do you need a body? Why do you need a fat chick when you could jerk off? I would assume that they didn't have that ability. I assume that men who get with chicks like this are ill capable of jacking off.
You know what happened? I noticed with those guys, they haven't dated a woman fine enough. Once you date a fine chick, it's hard to go back to like an ugly chick.
That is true. That is very, very true. That is the truest thing. You said a lot of bars. You dropped a lot of bars today, but that is the gem right there. Once you dated a reasonably attractive woman, you cannot do that. You can't. I know a dude, right, from Florida, and he used to go after chicks like this, right? Mm-hmm. And he's seen nothing wrong. He said that he called the place where he's from not Miami, Florida, right? So apparently there's Miami, Florida, and then there's not Miami, Florida.
I'm from Florida too, so I know.
Okay, so yeah. So he's from not Miami, Florida. He said that chicks like this just exist all the time. It's regular. You see them walking down the street, you don't even see anything. It looks like dinner and stuff like that. And then he got this job as a computer engineer out here, right? As an embedded engineer. And after a while, he just threw up on a fat bitch and said, I cannot do this anymore.
Yeah.
I think it took him like 3 months. And I'm not talking about like he threw up, like, no, he literally vomited. He's like,
that's what I was gonna ask.
Yeah, he told me he literally vomited. He's like, I can't do this anymore. This is, I'm done. You know, I can't believe I've been doing this all this time. This is just ridiculous. So yeah. It is a thing. Once you've experienced it, it's kind of like people that live in those countries where, shout out to Silent Lamont, where their drinking water is dirtier than our toilet water. And then he said, but once they have it, once they actually drink regular water, that's it. Like once they drink like a half frozen bottled water, that's it. You can't go back.
Yeah.
Well, somebody on here told me that they would choose a big fat chick over me any day because that's what they like in the South.
That's because they haven't had you.
That's what they told me.
That's because they haven't had you.
Yeah, they haven't had you. Like,
yeah,
listen,
exactly.
I'll keep it real, because when I was younger and being down here in Florida too, they kind of push you to get with those type of chicks. I never went that big. That's too big for me. But I've done bigger girls. I would say they were chubby, right? Mm-hmm. But like I look at dating for me was kind of like Mortal Kombat. Start on the first level and move your way up, right? So once I start dating 7s and 8s consistently, it's hard to go back down once you start dating them consistently.
Yeah. He was like, yeah, because you're too skinny. You need some meat on your bones. I'm like, are you kidding me?
Yeah.
Are you kidding me right now?
Like my ex-girlfriend, you know, her body was like, I used to nickname her King Magazine. Like she had that type of body. You know what I'm saying? So like I'm used to that now. You know what I'm saying? So like, if I see something less than that, I'm like, you know. And I definitely can't do the big girls. Like I had some of them try me. Like I just keep walking. I just can't. You know what I'm saying? I can't even get hard enough to do it correctly. You know what I'm saying? And that's why some of these women, older and fat women, these guys out here can't fuck. The guy can't get hard enough. That's the real reason.
And because their thighs are touching, so like you got to get, you got to figure out a way to get past the thighs that naturally touch.
Yeah. It's sad because there's some of these fat chicks. I've seen some of these transformations on YouTube. Like I'm talking about the fat girls that have pretty faces and maybe they worked out and did it the correct way, and they turn into a 10.
Oh yeah, well they get
yeah.
a face after they lose the weight, but when they don't have faces. I don't see their face. I didn't see their face when it's all kind of. That's like seeing a busted 1988 Pinto or something like that, and then you say, "Oh yeah, but it's leather." Like no, there's nothing good. You don't see the good in something so awful.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
excuse me. Yeah, it's not good at all. But
And then imagine the smell. I always say that, like when you're having sex with them, it's probably smell because it's sweating so much. And then the thighs, and then how do you stick it in? You must have a really big penis to get it in that hole.
yeah,
You know?
they are size queens. Most heavy women are size queens.
Yeah.
If you pay attention, they're very size queens.
The irony, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But
Yeah.
I remember somebody saying like you always talk about hypergamy, right? Like how women date. Well, men have a hypergamy too. It's by looks. Once a man gets used to a certain looks, it's hard for him to go back down. And also sexually, like if he's used to certain sexual acts, it's hard for him to go the other way. You know what I mean?
I agree. I agree. That's once you had a pick me, you can't just go back to regular. I never flown first class, and I do worry that, I mean, I'm not, I could afford it, but I would rather not. I would miss it if I went first class. I would miss the money. But I worry that if I ever get upgraded or something like that, that I'm gonna be forced to pay for it forever. Because you have upped your standard of life.
Well, you're a frugal man, so
Being a frugal man, yeah, exactly. But I think that that's what's going on with these chicks. I think that they get with the guys when he's on a downslope and he's between pick me's and he's desperate and he's tired of masturbating. They get these guys and they set their bar at that point and they get disappointed. They get disappointed. Once they have, had that big penis six pack dude, that's what they want forever and they don't deserve it.
Oh yeah,
He was just
they love it. It's so funny because they won't date a fat guy. You'll hear them confidently say, "I want a guy with 6-pack abs and muscles,"
That's
and they'll say that
they
confidently
had it for the reason that you stated before, the whole internet thing. So they had at least one of these guys, as a go-between, and they like, okay, that is where I'm going to set my bar. It's like those chicks. I met a chick who was a groupie, and she was dating my dude, and she set her bar based on her groupicity. Meaning that because, let's just say Usher. It wasn't Usher, but let's just say Usher, right? So because she had an entanglement with Usher when, he was between marriages or whatever, she's like, okay, this is my bar. Now I demand from you, regular guy, to either treat me in a way that makes up for the fact that you're not Usher, or I demand a rich and famous guy. Like, no, just because you sleep with somebody, that doesn't set your bar.
Yeah, I always tell women this: your bar is set by the men that claim you. What kind of men claim you off top?
Mm-hmm.
Like they're doing the most. They're trying to claim you very quickly. What type of men are those?
Yeah,
whatever type of men are that is your bar. Your bar is set by what women are using is the man standard. See, what type of women I can have sex with is my bar. If I can have 7s all the time, that means I'm at the 7 level or I'm at the 8 level. That's for men, because women, you guys have all access sexually to all men from 1 to 10. That's a given to you because you guys control the sex.
If
right?
we're attractive.
Huh?
If we're attractive.
Nah,
right?
this girl right here has had sex with a guy that's a 10, believe it or not. He just fucked her. Yeah, that's what we're talking about.
Well, no,
guys that are 10s will have sex with that.
That's a physical 10. She probably did, yeah, but I don't think that she did with the guy that's an overall 10 in desirability.
Oh, yeah. I'm talking about physically right now. You know what I'm saying?
No, but
not financially, yeah.
But what they do is they take everything. So they'll have one physical specimen of a guy, but he's broke headed, and then they'll have one economic specimen of a guy who is not very physical. He also does it. So then they want the combination of the two.
Yeah. Now, average women, let's say a woman just average. She's not ugly, but she's just average. She can still have sex with a 10 overall, but he'll just use her. You understand? And this is why you have women that are average thinking they need 100K and up.
Yeah,
And that's
average
why
at best.
and that's
Yeah.
why that's why I was saying that um the bar has shifted. The bar has shifted upwards. I agree.
Yeah. Well, it's also hurting
Oh, and
women
it
too.
only works in hookup culture. That's another thing. It only works in hookup culture. If these
Yeah.
guys, were to get married and be faithful, tens first, then there would be a scarcity, and these chicks would not have this mindset. Not knocking hookup culture. I'm just saying that they are unable to distinguish the difference between you're cleaning up because of temporary gratification that these men
Right.
need in a hookup culture versus actual sustainable relationships, which is what they're complaining about.
Right. So I always tell women that are close to me, you got to judge on the guys that are claiming you,
Exactly.
not the guy that's having sex with you. It's the guy that's claiming you. That decides where you at as a woman.
Exactly.
And that's why women like this are upset because they are going unclaimed.
Didn't
Well,
Lizzo say she don't mess with big guys?
yeah, they
Only
all
like
say that.
high value guys? Yeah.
Yeah. No, there's guys claiming her, but in her mind, they're too below. You understand? Because now that she has sex with this top dude, she really believes like I tell
Mm.
guys this all the time. Like, it's kind of good that we don't have sexual access like women. Like, imagine any woman you can have sex with, right? No matter how broke you are, whatever you can have sex with that woman, right?
Mhm.
Eventually, one of those women you're gonna like a lot, right? But guess what? She's gonna leave you, and then you're gonna feel bad. Like sometimes men we can't comprehend that because we don't have access like that unless we're like a celebrity. You
Well,
know
can
what I
I ask
mean?
you a question?
Hmm.
Any man can buy a 10. You can buy a 10. So
It's
does that
different.
mess up your mind? Like if you have sex with a 10 that you bought, would you like not go back down
So
Well,
there's
I
to
would
a
say
documents.
lesser?
I would say
There's
with that,
document.
if you buy, you're just in a situation with these women that have sex with tens that aren't really that are short term relationships. Your bar isn't set to that. However,
Yeah.
you do your relationship bar isn't set according to what you bought. However, your sexual bar is going to be somewhat in that range. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right.
So if you bought a 10, because men we're very rational, we understand that this is not really my bar. I kind of cheated. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Also, when you buy it, like these women are not really into the sex. They're just sitting there. And you talk to any man, you want the good sex is when a girl's really into it, like she really desires you. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And like it's hard for those types unless you pay for those super. From what I heard, those super high end escorts is in the thousands. Apparently, they can give that experience. You know what I'm saying? But if you're talking about some chick off the corner, it's like hurry up and come.
Yeah.
Like that's not a good feeling.
No. Yeah.
I don't know. I assume that they're into your money and that excitement transfers into the sex.
I
But
don't
me
know.
personally, a woman don't have to be into it in order for me to enjoy myself. I don't give a shit. I,
Be-
I don't care. It could be like right after her father's funeral, and she's like mourning, and I don't care.
Well,
yeah,
you
me,
said you can have hate sex, so
Yeah,
anything's possible with you.
yeah.
yeah. I rather them kind of like it. I kind of get off of that, but but
Really?
that's what I've heard about because there's some documentaries on YouTube about these guys because guys do get addicted to
Mhm.
escorts because the sex is so easy. It's like for a fact you can get it. You know what I'm
Right.
saying?
And I would rather guys be addicted to escorts or masturbation than actually slumming it with this chick. I would. It
Yeah.
affects the mentality of this chick.
You tell me if I'm wrong. I personally feel like the only way to correct this imbalance is to actually have prostitution legal. Like you think if prostitution legal, you think those bummy dudes would have sex with her?
Well, I think that there's a certain stigma that goes on with prostitution that men are afraid of, which
Yeah.
I do think that there are certain types of dudes, the same ones that insult Melody, that would say, "Oh no, I'm not tricking," but they're sleeping with her. Like, I
Mhm.
mean, as far as undignified acts go, paying for prostitute is still above sleeping with her for free, or it's even above having her pay you for sex. It's
Mhm.
it's yeah.
I
It's
think
Yeah.
so.
yeah.
Yeah,
But
I think it would be a
there are guys there are guys that don't see it that way, and those guys will always be available to women like this. Now, she don't want those guys, and that's why she's on here complaining because let's face it, they don't have standards for a reason.
Right.
So,
right.
They're out there calling her thick.
oh God,
Oh yeah,
Mhm.
that gassed them up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
yeah,
Like, but another reason why guys date those girls. Let me tell you something. If you see a decent looking man in broad daylight with a girl her size, just understand that girl's paying for him.
yeah, yeah.
They
He is.
come out of their
He's
pockets.
poor. Yeah, he's poor.
Yeah, he's
What's your name? I'm sorry. What's your name?
Morpheus.
Oh, Morpheus. Yeah. I know a guy who lives in Pennsylvania. He's a black guy, but he
Mm.
married a big fat white girl just because she had good credit and she put him in a good house and in a good car. And I'm like, how could you do that? Like, how was
What's
this
his
that?
name? Steve the Dean.
Yeah, he's
No, no. But
yeah.
let me ask you men a question. How could you do that? Like, wouldn't the sex be bad, even though she had money and good credit and put you in a good position? How do you even have sex with something like that?
Well, those guys, honestly, most of those guys never had sex with a really attractive woman anyway.
Yeah,
You
because
know what I'm
really
saying?
attractive women don't sleep with homeless men.
Exactly. So they always had to get what they can
Right.
get. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, like I've been meaning to make content, but I was trying to explain it to a woman one time. Like men, we have I call it dual consciousness. So the consciousness that you see every day is like regular conscious, nice guy, whatever, right?
Mhm.
There's a second consciousness, which is like AKA the dick. You know what I'm saying? That's what you can see it all the time when a guy's looking at you too hard and you're like, you can tell he wants to talk to you, but he doesn't. It's like because it's contemplating. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And sometimes it's like I always use analogies like vampires, right? Like a good vampire doesn't want to drink blood, but eventually he has to drink blood. So, like I don't know, you ever seen a movie Interview with a Vampire? He
Yeah, I
never
have.
wanted to drink, he never wanted to kill humans, but he's a vampire, he has to drink blood. So he used to eat rats so he can survive. You know what I'm saying? So like basically when you see a guy with a fat woman, that's his version of eating a rat to survive.
Well, some people eat them indefinitely. Some that becomes part of their delicacy. Their what do you call it? Delicatessen. Like
Mm-hmm.
that's their diet. All right, let's
Yeah.
see what else you have to say.
But it's embarrassing. Like I used to see the hottest, tallest black men with the biggest, fattest white woman, and I'm like, why? You could have got Kim Kardashian the way you look.
And
Why
we
are you messing with this? Yeah, why are you messing with this woman?
and the thing about that, and that brings up something else. Now I'm playing some more of the video, is that they don't want to see women like this don't want to see economic prosperity amongst black men. Women
Mhm.
like the one in the thing because what economic prosperity means is that there'll be fewer guys like that for them, and that is the entirety of their mating pool. And it also threatens them because she was obviously threatened how we appeal to other races of women, and this is while broke.
Yeah.
Imagine if we had Chinese money or God's chosen money. You know who I mean
A-Rab
by God's
money.
chosen. Then that's when stuff gets real. They don't want
Yeah.
that, so they will do whatever it takes to continue to encourage poverty amongst black men. So it's a conflict of interest dealing with somebody like that. She's never going to
I-
do anything to make you rich. If you have a resume that looks like crap and it has a bunch of misspelled words on it, she's going to look at it and say, "Oh yeah, this is fine," and send you out. You know, if you
yeah.
try to go on a job interview, she's going to hide your interview shoes. Like she will passively try to maintain your brokenness. You think you're going to go to medical school with a chick like this and then graduate and find somebody else? No, she's going to assure that you do not finish medical school.
Yeah, she'll pay for everything. She'll make you feel real comfortable.
Yeah.
And that's how those guys get caught up. And the reason why that happens is, let me tell you, these fat women are very nasty. Okay, they're very sexual. They're into everything. Okay, there's no limit they won't go, and they're very aggressive.
There
The
is a
women
limit. It's the gym. What are you talking about? Like
I'm talking about sexually.
that is a sexual like. Hey, I got a new fetish. It's called gym rat. Like what the hell?
Well, I heard they
They
give
do
the best
everything so they
head,
don't have to do
GC.
nothing.
You
Huh?
heard me? I said
The what?
I heard they give the best head.
I don't want.
Big girl.
I wouldn't say that. You know what I'm saying? Personally, I think best head is based off how much a girl likes you. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Like a woman really desires you. For some reason because I've seen girls that are very desirable give good head, and fat girls. Like I said, I've done fat girls before. I mean, it's all right. I've seen some that were gay, but I just know they're nasty and they're aggressive. They do make it easy for you. You know what I'm saying? Like
the good head argument comes from guys who are looking for an excuse to why am I with
Yeah.
this chick?
Exactly.
Like they're the guys in Walmart, the tall, slender guys that are in Walmart with these chicks. Say, yeah, but she gives good head though. Like, no,
Yep.
you're just saying that. You're just saying that to say that you can't do better.
Like for example, let's say one of these tall guys came to you, right? That you said they were handsome. You can't see why, right? Now,
Mhm.
most likely you might play a little bit of hard to get, right? Can I assume that if they just came to you just randomly in the street, like you probably smile or whatever in the conversation, but
Yeah.
you're not gonna make it super easy, right?
No, if I really like, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
I was gonna say if I really like the guy and he came up to me in a like respectful, nice way, and we're vibing, then yeah, I'll make it easy. Oh,
Okay.
if you say let's get up for dinner or something, I'm like, okay, cool. If I really
Okay.
like them. Mhm.
So a lot of these guys hunt fat girls because they know a definite yes. Like,
Yeah.
as a woman, like guys don't like getting rejected. So sometimes they go after these women because they know it's a definite yes. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
and sometimes a lot of these fat girls, they shoot their shot. Fat girls are not scared to just go up to a dude, hey, I like you. You know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Mhm. And that's crazy to me because I'm so scared to approach a guy I like. Like I've never in my life approached a guy
Oh yeah, like if
because I'm
you
shy.
approach, if your pitch is accurate, which I think it is, you could approach a guy, nothing's gonna happen. Like you
What
definitely
GC?
gonna get a win.
GC, is my picture accurate?
Yeah, she comes up. We
Yeah.
we FaceTime and stuff.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay, cool. So like that, I never understood that with women, especially attractive women, because I'm like, there's no way a guy would say no. But I guess it's just a natural instinct to be scared. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
you definitely wouldn't be rejected. I can guarantee you that.
I also think that's a masculine trait to approach someone and get their number. Like, oh, I want to talk to you. I think that's something a man should do for a woman.
Well, they have to like take his situation, and then I really got to play this. I want to play this on so I go, but take his ex's situation, her friend. Now, a guy sees the group, and he will approach any woman in the group but her. So she has to solidify her claim. Once she makes the first approach, she's saying to the other girls in the group that you can't approach him now, even though he's interested in you. And then she's hoping that with that, like, okay, I'm off limits to all the other chicks in the group, I might as well take this one. That's her hope. That's why they're more aggressive. They're more aggressive because they have to be, just like men are more aggressive because we have to be.
Because nobody's walking up to them.
Yeah, fewer people are walking up to men than the opposite way. Like, even if you take all things equal, like a guy that's a 7 and a woman that's a 7, her inbox would have a lot more than his inbox, just because of value of nature, penis and vagina. Go for it.
Right.
I'll give you an example of how aggressive they are. This happened to me last year when the pandemic happened. So I'm working out in my the local park, the big park in my downtown, right? And I'm jumping rope. This little girl walks by. I'm like, oh, hey, how you doing? Da 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 da. Right? Like, something happened. Like she had almost tripped, and I kind of hold on to her, or whatever. Like, held her, whatever. And her mom was behind her. Big girl. She was okay looking, Spanish girl, big girl. You know what I'm saying? Oh, da da da. She said, thank you, blah blah blah. She walked away. Like she kind of looked at me flirty, and like she walked away. She walked all the way back, and is like, you know what? I think you want my number. And she gave me her number. Like a more attractive woman wouldn't do that.
Right. I mean, you know, an attractive woman. This is what I do. Oh, go ahead, GC. I'm sorry.
Why did you catch her?
Huh?
Why did you catch her?
Catch her. It was a little girl. Her daughter was falling. Like,
her daughter. You caught her daughter. I was like, don't catch a fat woman.
Yeah, I think she just liked the fact that I was so nice to her daughter and stuff like that. I have a daughter too, so you know what I mean.
No, I understand that. I thought you caught a fat woman. I thought you seen a fat woman about to fall and ran up to catch her. I was like, oh,
nah.
Well, that'll knock you over. You can't do that. But what a woman, what a pretty or cute woman would do is eye contact. Like that's what I do. Usually if a guy is staring at me, I'll stare back like with the flirty eyes, or maybe like, my eyelashes are long, so I might,
Yeah.
and he would know that I'm into him. I would smile, and I would just see if he would come up to me, but I'm not gonna aggressively go up to him. But I've had guys come up to me before with the eye contact and a smile,
Yeah.
That's how they know that you are interested too.
Right.
But you're right, because I have a couple of big friends, I'm not gonna lie, and they do always go up to guys. Or if a guy come up to me, this is another thing big girls do. If a guy try to talk to me, she'll be pulling me away. Come on, we gotta go. And I'm like, wait, hold up, like he's
Oh yeah.
talking to me.
That's why we hate when you guys bring them to the club, because they always the cop blocker. That's the only reason why we're friends with that guy. That's like, you got to have one guy in your crew that's like, oh, she got ass though, because you need him to distract the big girl.
Right.
For a guy like myself, and I'm pretty sure you've done it too, that run interference.
Yeah.
Now, I haven't run sexual interference, meaning I haven't sexually occupied a fat woman in order to keep her from hating, but I did use conversation.
Right.
Yeah. I did use conversation in order to allow my homie to get access to the more attractive woman. But go for it.
I'm sorry. No, go ahead. I'm just laughing because I remember you told that story.
But, I told you that. Yeah, I told you that story in DC. But and also you don't really, if you're in a situation, fellas, listen to me good. If you don't have a wingman, there is a way around it. If you don't have a wingman, you should just have wings. You should just have like a pocket full of chicken wings, and from 7-Eleven that's frozen, that needs to be microwaved, and you just throw it to her like a Scooby snack, and then you grab her friend. Like that is another way. If you don't have a wingman, just use wings.
Well, if I'm by myself, I do go after the whoever's the least attractive woman first, just on some cool stuff, and then I transition. Usually
I can't stand that. See, I don't like guys like you. Because
I have to, because she's gonna block me.
Can I tell you why? That happened to me once, and I was wondering. It made me feel weird because I was with my friend that's way less attractive than me, and he came up to her and was talking to her, and then right after that, he was like, "Well, I really wanted to talk to you, but blah blah blah." I'm like, "Really?" And then that made the girl dislike me because she thought I was trying to take her man, but I'm like, "Yo, honestly, this guy was trying to talk to me first. He told me." So
yeah, I would do it a little bit differently than that. Like I would talk to her first, but like try to encompass you as the group. You know what I'm saying? Not just focus on her and then just jump to you. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah, and he'd be like, well, he was like, my boy was trying to talk to you. Like he was talking to her like he wanted her, but then said, my man over there wants you. He said that to her. And she was mad because she's like, well, why did you approach me like you want to talk to me when you're telling me your man wanted? But then he was like, yo, honestly, I set this whole thing up so I can talk to you and blah, blah, blah. My man don't really want her. And I feel bad because I'm like, damn, well, that's my friend, like.
So what happened? Did you give him the number? What's up?
No, because I felt bad because my friend thought he really wanted her. You get what I mean? So it kind of like messed it up because my friend liked him. So it's like, now I can't give you my number because you just did this. He was like, well, I just told her that he wanna, so I can talk to you. And I was like, it's not going to work that way. It can't work that way.
If he would have went straight to you, would your friend like kind of cop block? Was she one of those, that particular one?
All the time.
See, you're not gonna win no matter what.
Exactly. I got a friend. She's half black and what's her race? She's half black and I can't think. Whatever. She's European, black and white, but I forgot which white it was. And she's a big girl, and she's way lighter than me. Even though I'm like a lighter complexion, but I'm like a different lighter complexion. But she used to think she was better just because she was mixed and lighter. But the guys will always try to come up to me and talk, and she would be upset. Like, wait, why aren't they talking to me? Because I'm the half white one. But I'm looking at her like, that doesn't matter. You're a big girl. You're not all that cute. They're not going to try to talk to you just because you're half white. That's not how it works. But she really felt like her being mixed was going to get the guys over me. And then one time the guy was trying to talk to me and it was late. Something happened. It was snowing. So the guy was being nice. He was okay, you guys can spend a night here. He was like, stay in this room, blah, blah, blah. But he was talking to me. He was telling me, I like you. So I went to sleep next to her. I woke up. She was in the bed with him. She fucked him. Excuse my language. I'm sorry. But she slept with him. And he was like, oh, she came on to me. I wasn't really feeling her. I was feeling you. And I just thought the whole thing was a mess because she knew that I liked him and he liked me. So the whole thing was just a mess.
Okay,
But that's the type of things. Yeah, that's the type of things that big girls do.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotta press the button. Y'all killing me. All right, I gotta press.
All
right.
Through my pictures and my videos on the internet, I am not deserving of what I want, what I desire. If you genuinely believe that, due to me being obese and me being as dark as I am, I do not even deserve, then I'm going to tell you that you're going to wait. You're going to wait forever. So because you believe.
What does she mean you're going to wait for a while? Like, they don't want you. Are you saying that they're going to wait for you, or are they going to wait for the one that they want? Because they understand that. We as men understand that. That's why we have the gift of finite or infinite fertility, you know. So we understand that we're going to have to wait. The best thing comes to those who wait, and for those who want you. But for impatient man, they get you. She's saying that basically, if you don't want me, you gotta wait for something. But we know that. You're basically saying that I'm quick and easy and convenient. I meet up at random hotels with the same outfit. That is me. So you're selling people on your ease of access? Oh gosh.
That due to me being overweight and due to you not finding me attractive, so because you don't find me attractive, you feel like I should just accept any attention I receive. I should not have any type of preference because you believe you have so much to say about what I should accept and what I should not accept. The thing is, what I need you to understand, and please, my brothers, listen closely, because it's my brothers that are telling me this. What I need you to understand, and listen closely.
Look at her hand, that damn hand.
I am aware I don't fit what you call an attractive female. I'm aware that you may never want to be with me. I'm also aware that in your head, you have analyzed, strategized, theorized.
Oh my God.
It's the voice for me.
It's the voice and everything, the mannerisms and everything.
Exactly the kind of things I'm deserving of. You have a list of the things I should stop doing and a list of things that I should start allowing and accepting. I need you to understand. You will wait forever. You will wait.
Y'all hear this, fellas? I'm glad I played this video. Y'all hear this? Basically, what she's saying is that we have monopolized the market. There are so many women that look like us out there that you will have a difficult time finding women within this cohort that I'm trying to pigeonhole you into. I'm trying to say I want you to date this particular ethnicity of women, and if you can't find a woman who don't look like me in it, you're going to have to wait for a long time, as long as you do that. So she's basically betting on scarcity and desperation. She's betting on that.
Can I add one thing for you?
What's up?
You're right, and this is in the bigger movement. If you look at like Marvel and the superheroes, you notice they don't draw the women sexy no more. And they're trying to put the fat shaming, which only exists for fat women. You know, like they're trying to force you to like unattractive women. Like, you remember a couple years ago, they got rid of the like button on Instagram.
I don't Instagram.
Still there.
It was for like, I think it was a year or so. I can't remember. They got rid of it, but they brought it back. But the reason why they got rid of it because to try to convince women that you don't need to be a certain look. You know, guys will accept anything. You follow what I'm saying? Because how can you push fat girls are in and all this in where girls can look at Instagram and see who the women that are getting all the attention? You follow what I'm saying? That's why they did that.
Probably. I mean, they are trying to, but what she's trying to do is she's trying to say that listen, you it's slim pickings or it's fat pickings out there, and she basically is trying to encourage people to settle for her.
Right.
Like you are eventually going to have to settle, and I know that I'm not the one that you want to be with, but I am here.
But she's saying she's choosy. You can't be choosy and look like that.
She's taking advantage. Women in Brazil or Colombia, they don't talk like that. They don't say you're gonna have to wait. No, they understand that there's another beautiful chick right around the corner.
What she miscalculated, even if it's a guy that does have sex with girls like that, if there's a whole bunch of big girls, then he could just run through all the big girls. Why does he need to settle down with one big girl?
Exactly. They look at that as a victory, though. Like, I mean, yeah.
You know what else I heard? I heard big girls can cook better than slim girls. Is that true?
Big girls are everything, Melody. You know, they can leap tall buildings in a single like guys are making excuses for why they're sleeping with these big chicks because they don't want to state the obvious, and that is this is the only woman that'll fuck me.
Yeah, that's what it is. That's why you'll never see black incels. See, a black incel is a guy that would not. If you're a black incel is somebody that's undesirable, right? But every black man knows he can go to a fat girl. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah. So it's not involuntary,
right? So the white guys, the Asian dudes, they won't date fat women. Like that's too low. Like every man besides black men is kind of like Game Changer. They can't go that low. Am I right, Game Changer?
No, that's right. His words are true.
Game Changer has very high standards.
I mean,
Game Changer would date a regular girl.
I date regular girls. I mean, I'm just saying, just don't be fat. Fat is more of a personality thing. I don't really hold a woman's genetics against her much. You know, like if a woman has a unibrow or something like that, it's like okay, yeah, it's not my first choice, but you don't have a control over, you know, the fact that your hair follicles develop there. However, if you're big, you do have control over it, and it says something about your mentality. But let's continue.
Thy kingdom will come before I start believing that because of what people are telling me on the internet or what people's opinion of me, I now need to then live through your opinion. What kind of life would that be? Let me take a second and actually think about what kind of life that would be. Can you imagine?
Why is she playing in her titties? You think that somebody's gonna see that and say, "Ooh, wow, boobies"?
Because that's her only pretty feature.
But it's
not even pretty.
But it's not. Yeah, they're big, but they're not big relative to her everything.
I know a guy
have big feet. Like, I mean, of course, it's a big creature. That's like saying, you know, like an elephant, you could say has big nose because it's big proportionate to it being an elephant. But you can't say it has like big legs. That's part of its creature. That's the type of creature you are. You know, it's not big. Listen to me good, fellas. A woman's titties are only, you don't measure the breast. You measure how much of the breast exceeds past the stomach. That is her actual breast size. Okay? If they're just sitting on her belly like a table, then no, they're not big. It's negative. Like if your stomach exceeds your breast, then you have a negative A cup, is what's going on. Like it's not, no matter how big it is. I don't want to hear a fat chick's bra size. They don't care if you're fat.
You realize, GC, on Instagram, all the big girls is from like the titties up.
Yeah, that's what they do. That's what I was about to say. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know this girl in real life. I ain't gonna lie. This is back in MySpace days, right? So you know this is old.
Yeah, MySpace.
On MySpace, she looked like this. she had, I'm saying, I'm 34. So she had a pretty face, right? And she had
Mm-hmm.
big boobs. Even I was thinking about it because she did her angles just right. And then every time I saw her in person, I was like, oh, never mind.
Never mind.
So on MySpace, she looked like the shit. I ain't gonna lie about it. I don't know how long she took her for those angles, but on MySpace, she looked like the shit.
Wow, that's before filters, right? MySpace is like before filters.
Right.
they
She just
angled
do her angles. Like I said, she had a pretty face. And then she put her boobs up. She had a push-up bra. So it was just her boobs to her face. You know what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
you could tell she was big, but you thought maybe she might have a little bit of a gut. But she has a big gut. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's disgusting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because user 2479 has said that, well, you and an obese girl and you're not very attractive, so you should be grateful. And I now wake up in the morning and say, you know what, user 2479 was actually right. I'm not going to have any standards because I'm fat. I'm not going to have any standards because user 2479 is other very attractive. Does that sound like a good life? One thing people need to understand about me is that I am content in who I am.
Oh God.
She reminds me of a girl I know that stunk up my bathroom. Like her scent smelled my whole house up, the bathroom and everything.
I know what you're talking about. I know the scent that
Yeah.
you're talking about. It's kind of like a it smells like darkness.
Yeah, it's like an odor. Yeah, it's a really bad
Yeah,
odor.
but it's hard to describe. But it smells like overcast.
Yeah, and like
Like
mildew clothes, like it's a mildew smell. But it's coming from
yeah,
down there.
Mm.
well yeah, like it smells like a cave. It smells like a cave with moss and snakes and stuff. I know what you're talking about.
Yeah,
Like
it's bad.
yeah,
That's when I lived with my cousin and she came to see him. Wait, I want to just say this. She met him online, came to see him, and he didn't realize she looked like that, and she stunk so bad. And yeah, okay, go ahead, GC, press play. It's just awful.
Being content in who you are, it means you accept yourself for who you are. You accept what you are and you accept what you are not. And that's where the power lies. That's where the money resides. When you
that's where the power lies. Okay, let's hear where she's going with this. According to her, there's power in fat, and she asked for protection. Okay.
are content and you have accepted who you are and your place and the kind of position you play in this world. I know who I am. So the problem is, in as much as I come on here and I talk to you guys, and I guess some people feel like they know me more than they actually do know me, one thing you need to know about me is that your opinion will never dictate how I live my life.
Now, the last video, she's crying like, oh, guys have this opinion, they have that opinion, and blah, 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 blah. Your opinion will never dictate my life. Just the hypocrisy.
How I live my life is dictated by me. Do you get me? Not by a random person that decides that, no, you need to stop doing this and you need to stop believing in this and you need to start accepting this because you have these characteristics that I don't find attractive and I personally don't believe that you should act that way. Does that make any sense to you? Going back to the title of the video, I know I'm not the most attractive female out there. I know I'm not the prettiest, but I'm beautiful to me. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah. Honestly, she looked like
I'm picturing like a guy with a micro penis saying it's big to me.
She said it's big to her.
No, I'm picturing a guy saying that. A guy with a micro penis saying, yeah, I know what it looks like to the rest of the world, but it's big to me.
Mm-mm.
I'm picturing that. I'm picturing that person saying that thing.
Mm-mm. It's also a biological reason why as men we don't want them fat. Like we keep forgetting that sex is really for procreation. And let's say you did get her pregnant or somebody got her pregnant, that's going to be an unhealthy pregnancy at her size.
Right.
Well, everything she do is unhealthy, but I mean, as far as the unhealthy um, pregnancy part go, the thing you can't tell if she's pregnant or not. See,
That
another
too.
part of the biological thing is like picture like a bunch of early men, right? A bunch of, the first humans to walk the earth. And then they go around, they're hunting and gathering, and then they just see a pastor of female early humans. And, you know, it's in the nature to go for the ones that don't look like they're already pregnant. You're
Hmm.
already wired to do that. To the whole point of spreading your seed is to not waste it on what looks to be already pregnant. So we have a genetic disposition to not go for what's already looking pregnant. And fat women, she already looked pregnant.
Correct. Yeah. I mean, I saw my
And the
friend.
baby and the baby can die. Like how the thighs. How does a baby get past the thighs? It could suffocate.
Exactly.
Sorry.
It's just all
Oh,
unhealthy. Like I had a friend. I haven't seen her in 10 years, and she claimed she had lost all this weight. And like I said, with the angles, I only seen her on Instagram. It looked like she lost some weight. She did lose weight. Her arms and legs got skinny, but she still had a big old gut. Like honestly, when I saw her, I wanted to ask her, was she pregnant? She looked like she was 6 months.
Mm-hmm.
Because everything else was skinny, but she just had a gut, like a
never
big gut,
ask
like
a
like a
woman
pregnant
that.
woman.
Never ask a
I
woman if
didn't ask her
if
that,
she's
but
pregnant. And I'm gonna
I
tell you
never.
why. Oh, go ahead. I'm
Yeah, go
sorry.
ahead.
Oh,
No, I was just saying I never do that. I just say that in my mind. I've been saying that. But go
yeah,
ahead.
because I said that one time to somebody, and she almost beat the brakes off of me. So I was just like, okay, let me not say this. She was
Mm-mm.
huge, and I was like, oh, how many months? And she wanted to fight. I was just like, oh, hell no, I ain't saying that no more.
Yeah, and if they're fat already and they're pregnant, it's really hard to tell.
Yeah,
Yeah,
exactly. She could do that. She could say like, I'm pregnant and you have to pay for the abortion, and she don't even go. Like she's not even pregnant.
Not to sound utopian, let's take a moment. Even though my face is a bit oily right now because I don't want to make up like hours ago.
Ah! Ah! She said my face is a
What
bit
does he say?
She said my face is a little bit oily right now because I did my makeup hours ago. So let me get this straight. Makeup only lasts for 2 hours on your face.
oh, because she
You
sweated
know
it
she sweat.
off.
Makeup only lasts for 2 hours on her face.
Mm.
I seen this girl before. I seen her comments.
I told y'all, fellas, y'all wasn't listening to me. It's gelatinous. It's gelatinous. The fluids that come out of their pores is gelatinous. It's and it ruins all makeup. And that's another thing. They put on makeup. They put on 2 hours of makeup, take a selfie, and put it on their dating profile. And you're like, oh, okay, this is what they look like. And then 2 hours later, you just see a gelatinous face full of oils. Oh my gosh,
Yeah,
this is ridiculous. It's gelatinous.
so, mm-mm. Yeah, I'm not fooled by that.
Take a moment.
I'm not fooled by it because I don't online date anymore. After that, these
Yeah,
chicks like now with the Photoshop, you came up in the MySpace days. Now with the Photoshop, I don't even mess with that. They look like
man. You know what made me convinced? I used to work at a call center, so it was 90% black women there. So I would see them when they're makeup on and makeup off, right? So most of the time they had their makeup off. Sometimes those girls would come on with makeup on, and I really thought it was a new person. I like, we got a new girl in here, and they will look bad as heck. And this girl, I know she ugly. I'm like, wow, that's how much this makeup done. So like, I got a new rating system, right? You see a girl with a lot of makeup on. Let's say she looks like an 8 with that makeup on. Just subtract. So if you see that she has foundation, subtract 1. You see lashes, subtract another 1. You know what I'm saying? You see like
Mhm.
a really nice weave, subtract another 1, and I'll give you the real rating of what she looks like without the makeup.
Wow. Her makeup only lasts for 2 hours of life. Like and then the oils just consume it. That is a trip.
Yeah, but if
Just
she,
thinking, like,
oh,
this may sound big headed, but we got the personality, we got the charisma, we got the beauty, we just got a whole package.
Wait, who is she talking about have the personality, charisma, and beauty when these guys are saying you don't have the beauty? You're just giving yourself personality points and stuff like that. But earlier you said that loud, belligerent, and all that stuff.
Whole package, babe. And now you believe that I should just accept anything and anyone, and certain things happen to me because I look how I look, and I just have to accept that as just a way of life because you've accepted your fate. You've accepted how you are. You've decided to just stay.
You just said that you've accepted how you are. You've accepted how you are. You just decided to demand more and offer less. You accepted that this is what I'm going to offer. Now I should be able to demand anything I want, and I deserve it. Are you saying I don't deserve it? Because that's like me saying you're saying that I don't deserve a Tesla because I only have $2,000. Like it's ridiculous. I've accepted that I'm going to spend $2,000 on a car. Are you saying that I don't deserve a new Tesla? Well, I'm in California. Yeah. You're saying that I don't deserve a brand new Tesla? That's her argument. I've accepted that I'm going to spend $2,000. I'm not going to work to get more money to actually buy the car. You know.
Can I say something real quick?
Go for it.
I'm looking at her. I'm really good at sizing chicks up and what they do. And I've seen girls her type. I guarantee you, she's the type of fat girl that goes with you real aggressively and whisper in your ear, you know, I'm really good at sucking dick. Like she's the type that'll do that, and she'll suck your dick like really quickly. Like that's how they do it. I'm telling you. Huh?
I desperate.
What'd you say?
I said she's desperate. She'll suck the skin off of it.
Yeah.
Like that.
Yeah. I've seen her type. Like I've even gotten girls that, and I denied, of course, but they will come. That's when I say aggressive. That's how aggressive these girls become into guys.
Mm-hmm.
Like they'll whisper, like, yeah, I'm dead serious.
And that goes back to my friend Katrina, the heavyset girl who did that to me. Look how fast she got in bed. Look how fast she got into bed with this dude that we just met. That's because she's fat and she knows she can't get anybody.
Oh, and they learn all the techniques. They always watching porn. They learn all that stuff.
Oh, God.
Yep.
No, go for it. I was just picturing them like watching porn. The whole sexual, yeah. Okay.
It just makes you.
Well, that's why they're so confident as well, because sometimes they can turn a nigga out. Sometimes, you know, some dudes get turned out. Believe it or not. Because some girls think they're too cute to have sex. There is a certain range where you get too fine of a woman. She thinks she's too cute and she just can lay there pretty. That does happen.
Well, that's what I heard. I heard pretty girls just lay there and big fat girls do everything. They ride it. They do everything.
They
If she's pretty with tattoos, she's gonna be freaky. But if she's pretty with no tats,
correlation. I haven't seen a correlation between a girl's looks and her, sexual performance.
Really? What about nationality and sexual performance?
There is some willingness and eagerness that comes from white women that don't really exist with black women. I will give you that, but
I'd say Spanish women. They're very freaky, no matter how pretty they are.
I would say the best overall, and I did this, I think, on your channel, Melody. The best overall to me is Haitian.
Oh yeah, you were telling me.
And
there's a lot of secret Haitian freaks.
Yeah, exactly.
Even the church.
It has nothing to do with weight. I haven't came with that correlation.
Well, somebody was like, "Oh, you're Dominican. Oh, you're a freak." I'm like, "How? How?"
Well, yeah, there's some, but
that makes no sense.
I would say Puerto Ricans are more freaky than the Dominicans. Now I'm thinking about it. If I'm going to pick one.
Yeah, so there's difference in performance in like ethnicities. White girls are far more likely to have exotic lingerie on, like stuff like that. But as far as between fat, nah, or between like how they look, nah, I haven't seen that. I haven't seen a woman that says I'm too pretty to sexually please a person.
Oh, well, here's something funny, because I think somebody asked in the chat early, like, who gives the best head? Now, it's not about body type, but okay. I could tell you one thing. It's a funny thing, but I've seen it happen on multiple times. I asked other guys. Women that have fucked up teeth for some odd reason, Like either they're jacked
Really?
or they have buck tooth. I don't know why. And they won't bite you either. That's the crazy thing. You think your thing get bit off, but
What
they
about
won't.
no teeth? What about no
I
teeth?
ain't tried no teeth, but if they got some type of teeth issues, I just noticed they always perform good. I don't know why. It's weird.
Maybe that's why I have a braces fetish. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yeah. If they got something going on with the teeth or overbite something, yeah, it's gonna be on point.
Somebody told me a crackhead gave him the best head. Like what?
You have not
Wow.
challenged any type of social stigma that was placed onto you. You just stay there. You don't have the guts to fight against that social status and that social box you've been placed in. You're just in a box. You're just chilling.
She's saying you're just in a box. You can't fit in a box. All right.
You're in a box trying to find other boxes that people need to be in. Or you're in a box creating smaller boxes that people need to be in. Can you see? Anyway, I just wanted to come on here and just say the video, like, you guys need to understand. I know I'm not the prettiest female out there, but I'm beautiful to me. And that's all that matters. I love who I am. I accept who I am. Do I want to make changes about myself? Yes. But who am I making those changes for? I'm making it for me.
Did she say she was riding a dude?
I don't know.
How's that possible? Is this man in a hospital?
I don't know how the science.
She contradicted herself. She said, I love myself. I love everything about me. But do I want to change things about myself? Yes. Either you love what you look like or you don't. And that's what big girls do. I noticed Lizzo do that. She acts like she's so confident, but then she cries the next moment because she's not attractive.
Well, it's a lie. It's a facade. The confidence is a facade.
Yeah.
Right.
The confidence comes from, like I said, they're overly sexual, so they do that to get guys they normally wouldn't be able to get. And there's other women backing them up. If you go to her comment section, oh, you're gorgeous, girl. And I've noticed that with women, you guys, if another woman gives you a compliment, you guys really eat it up. And I noticed a thing with the fat girl compliment I see girls do is, you're so confident. You're so confident. I couldn't do that. Like you go under Lizzo, you see, you're so confident. You're so confident.
Like, look at your confidence, yeah.
Exactly. They try to substitute confidence for actual physical appeal. And we aren't that stupid. I'm not. I mean, I'm pretty sure that guys say, "Ooh, look at the confidence on her," because basically, confidence is what they assume attractive women do. So they like, oh, okay, she's attractive by association. Men associate attractive women with confidence. They also associate them with, I guess, hair like that and eyelashes. So it's like, okay, I'm going to get these things. No, you can't fool everybody. I'm a Targaryen. Your mind tricks don't work on me. So no, it don't work that way. Whatever that thing is with the wings, and he tried to do the Jedi mind trick on it, and he's like, it don't work on me.
Yeah. It's projection because women are attracted to confidence. That's why you see a guy that's very cocky can pull a chick that's way out of his league.
Exactly. But I'm sorry, love. Go ahead.
No, I'm saying I've noticed that with women, unfortunately, you guys kind of project what you like onto thinking that's what men like. Like men will like the most insecure, pretty woman he can get. Matter of fact, to be honest with you, most men are looking for that. If they're trying to get a main chick, they'll try to get the finest chick that's like really not out there like that. You know what I'm saying? And usually in today's time, they're usually more insecure types. Like my ex, she was very attractive, but she was very insecure at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So she wasn't all like I said, she had a body like those girls in the magazines. Okay, so most women like that are trying to be out there. They're trying to be on Instagram. You follow what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she was never like that. You know what I'm saying? So that's why I hear all these fresh and fit stuff. Like there are women out there that are gorgeous, but I guess they have some type of insecurities, or they just want to be by themselves or whatever. Most men would go with that because you don't have to worry about them all out there like that. You follow me?
Yeah, well, I know someone that's opposite of that. They said they like their women black, fat, and ugly because they know nobody else will want them.
That's
Yeah,
very
That,
insecure.
low hanging fruit. But
Yeah,
it's
those
not
are
low
yeah,
hanging
insecure
fruit,
men.
it's low hanging fat. And
Yeah.
that's what they're
Yeah.
getting.
Yeah,
yeah,
those are and those are insecure men because I know guys that actually can pull pretty women, but they couldn't hold them. You understand?
yeah,
So
because
they
they're
want to
insecure.
Wait, but
right.
they can hold her? How do you hold that?
They could have contained them. You know what I'm saying? So like,
How
eventually,
do you
what they
contain
do,
that? How do you contain what you see on the screen?
you feed her McDonald's every day. That's how you contain it.
Yeah. No, but it's true. That's how he like his girls. He's like, I don't got to worry about her cheating on me. He was like, because every time I get a pretty girl, this happens, that happens. So, yeah.
I'm assuming that big girls cheat too.
You know, if I would have talked to that guy, the reason why he's getting cheated on by the pretty girl, because some
Hmm.
guys when they get a pretty girl, they just so simpish. They have no backbone. They just let her get away with anything. You know what I'm saying? Like she eventually, what happens? The pretty girl becomes the man in the relationship. You
Mm,
understand? Because he becomes
yeah,
so submissive because he's too scared to lose her. And as you're a woman, you know that's a turn off eventually. You know what I'm
right.
saying?
Well,
That's why he's really losing her.
I'm sorry, love. I've been in an insecure relationship,
Hmm.
a long-term one, and everything I did, he was scared. He was afraid. And if another man would look at me, he would get mad at me.
Right.
So I understand how it is to be in that type of relationship.
Hmm.
So,
Yeah,
so
that's
I'm
why.
scared of that.
Yeah, that's why a lot of women like confidence anyway, especially the prettier you are. Because I tell dudes all the time, you know, pretty women, it does come to confidence. I know the girl I'm talking about, my ex, you know, because I'm real confident. I don't care if she was wearing a little, we was downtown, we all trying to look cute. She had like a one piece with a little back out or whatever, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And these dudes was like, you know, they were trying to be a little disrespectful, you know, I let them know what's up, you know what I'm saying? Because, you know,
Hmm.
sometimes guys get a little disrespectful, like, you know, they try to holler right then and there, you know what I'm saying? So
Yeah. I mean, he
that's,
almost beat somebody up because of that at a club, and the guy didn't even know we were together. So yeah, that type of things happen a lot.
yeah, so that's why, like, I know women, especially as you're pretty, you get like, oh, he's controlling. That's why, because unfortunately, when you're with a pretty woman, like especially in a club situation, I go to the bathroom, dude just gonna roll up on. I
Hmm.
see it happen all the time, and like, you're very nice, and a lot of men are gonna perceive that as you flirting. You
I
understand?
know. Yeah, at work that happened a lot, and the other women told me, "You're too nice. You can't be that nice to people."
Yeah,
All right,
and
let
that's
me.
probably why his insecurity. So he doesn't see like me. I'm used to pretty women, so I know the different types. So I would, if I was dating you, I would know like that's just how she is. You know what I'm saying? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
I know you're not gonna go anywhere. You know what I'm saying? But
Right.
some men they don't have that confidence or the awareness of how women think. You know what I mean?
All right,
Exactly.
let me play the thing.
Making it for me, Zogi. I'm not making it for anybody else. I told you guys in a few videos before, I'm trying to become the best version of myself. The best version
Isn't the best version of yourself not fat?
of myself. What does that entail? Well, we'll see. Stay on the journey. Let's see. We'll see by the end of the year. I'll do another recap of the year 2022. We'll see what we see. We'll see. We'll see what that entails. But one thing that I will never allow is for people to tell me what I should accept and what I should not. So yeah, I hope that clarifies this. You know, people are still going to be people. Trolls are going to still be trolls. Stay trolling. Mm? It is well. Anyways, let me actually get up off the floor and do what I need to do.
Ah,
And I'll
she put the dark rim glasses on. She
So
put the
what?
dark rim glasses on.
Oh
Oh,
my god.
oh crap! To top everything else off. Oh crap! Now what's her? Now Chantel looks less hot with her dark rim glasses on because it's less hot by association. Holy crap!
Mm.
Oh crap! This chick is just like a bastion of awful.
She looks better with the glasses on, honestly.
There is no better when you look like that. There's no better. That's like having the $2,000 and be like, well, I got more money now, and then you have like $3,000. It's like now can I have a Tesla? I'm better. No, it's just a little less awful.
I have a feeling she's a triangle built fat girl.
Oh crap!
But
What is that?
like they top. they're big on top, like the breasts and shoulders, and then it's small, like it looks like a triangle. Like
Oh, and skinnier at the bottom.
yeah, like it's
I
still fat,
definitely
but it's
see it at
like
the
you know
bottom.
some fat girls got a little bit of butt going on, like a little shape. Like that's
I
not it. It's like the butt looks like looks like she's squeezing her butt all the time because it's that flat.
Oh, yeah, I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
I have a feeling she has one of those.
I
Oh
don't
God.
know the picture what else you got going on. I don't.
See you guys in maybe tomorrow or the day after. We'll see. All right, bye guys.
Oh, she said maybe tomorrow. I want to see if she has the same outfit on. Hold on. All right, so this is January 4th. So that means tomorrow was yesterday. That is the same outfit in her thumbnail picture.
Is
You
it?
just see her video about Nigerian men. That's funny too.
This
She's
is,
Nigerian.
Does she have that on every day?
that is her thumbnail picture outfit. And look at this one. That's the outfit here.
That's a different video?
Yeah, this one was 6 days ago. But that's the picture. That's like the general picture. That's like her Batman uniform.
Oh my God. Why is she wearing the same clothes?
I don't know. She has different hotels, but the same clothes.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
Oh,
Yeah.
holy crap! Holy
Oh my god. Yo, did I tell you my rating system worked? Did I tell you my rating system worked?
Wow.
I told you my rating system's undefeated.
You took 3 points off, right?
Bruh, let's say the makeup gave her a 4. Did you put my rating system in it matches what she looks like without it?
Why she took her wig off? Oh my goodness.
I'm telling you guys,
Oh, I gotta do this in slow motion. It's only
use my rating system, guys. It works.
Oh my God. You were right.
Holy
I
crap.
told you.
No, it says wait for the
Damn.
end. Like it's gonna be a beautiful surprise at the end. And yeah, that does look like the same outfit, but nah, it's not. No, this is something different. Okay.
Yeah,
But she
definitely
wears
did
black
something
to
bad.
make her look slimmer, to try to make her, you know.
Oh, I did it faster. Okay, hold on.
Oh my god. Yeah,
She has
even she
pretty
lost weight.
eyes.
Nah, that's not
pretty.
enough. That's not enough.
Holy
You
crap.
gotta try to say something nice. Yeah.
Oh
You
crap.
got features like a man.
Gigi, stop. Oh my God.
My foundation is too light. What's going on?
Oh my God. No wonder your neck looks darker.
Wow.
My throat hurt.
Oh, she looks so much better with the makeup on.
Yeah, until you wake up the next day, you're like, oh God.
It only lasts for 2 hours.
Listen,
Holy crap.
listen, man. I'm a real nigga. I keep it real, man. When I was younger, I was a wild boy. And I wouldn't mess with that big. Right. I'll give you credit. But close. And the next day I'll be like, what the fuck have I done?
Damn.
That's why I know for a fact I can't go that low. Like, no.
Wait, you said you woke up next to a chick without the makeup?
Oh crap.
Is that what you
Yeah,
just
like,
said?
yeah. And it's like, what have I done? I never that happened to my boy. Like this girl. All right. So when I met my ex-wife, we was in Tampa. And my friend, he's wild. Like he just goes in VIP, like he owned the joint and everything, right? So he goes in this girl's VIP section. She likes him. He's a handsome guy, whatever, right? And I ain't gonna lie, at first I got kind of jealous. Like, damn, he pulled a bad one. So I pulled her friend. You know what I'm saying? Blase. Man, he told me that girl's fat because she had that slim thing underneath her dress because it was her birthday. She had this nice fitted dress on, you know, and she had that Slim Shaper thing. And this was that Slim Shapers first came out, so most guys didn't know what's up.
The waist trainer, yeah.
Yeah, but no, not the waist trainer. The one that kind of slims out like if you kind of fat, it kind of you put underneath you to slim out.
Body weight, the body. Yeah, no, the body shaper. Yeah.
Yeah, the body shaper. She had that on, so she had a body shaper on. Her makeup beat to the gods, so she looked like I ain't gonna lie, she looked like a 10, right?
Wow.
Like I was low key jealous. Like, Dad, why you pull that? You know what I'm saying? This girl had a roly-poly belly underneath there because we went and saw her at the beach the next time in Tampa. This girl looked a whole new different girl. He was tight.
I would have been so mad.
Yeah, man. Her makeup, because, you know, she's a rich girl, too. And, of course, she's rich. She's fat. And she had like professional makeup, the body shaper. I ain't gonna lie, she looked like a mini with all that on, she looked like a mini Beyonce. I kid you not.
Wow.
So
And
it's
then when you saw the next day, no makeup, no nothing.
All right, I
horrible.
gotta go, but stay tuned for next time. I'm going to cover this. My Nigerian bae is using me for residency? Question mark. I have to cover that. I have to cover that. This
It was
is
funny.
It's the same chick, JC?
yeah, the whole body of work, everything that she's doing is, let's see. So 2 weeks ago, I'm officially done with dating, and then a week after that, my Nigerian bae is using me. So she wasn't done, you know.
I told you those Nigerians would do the fat girls. I told you.
Holy crap. Holy crap, there's a guy here. Male friend rates my pretty little thing. Oh, uh-oh. 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 I gotta show this guy.
She's
I
doing
got
a clothes haul?
oh holy crap.
Oh no.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh my goodness. You were right. It does get smaller at the bottom.
See, I told you I could look at her and tell.
Yeah, you're good.
What? That's weird.
Man, years being at that call center, I've seen so many different women. Like, I'm inside y'all women's minds now. I could just look at a chick and be like, she's not that cute.
I want to hear what he's
I know.
rating her. I want to hear the numbers he's giving her outfits.
He got his tattoo on his neck. Oh, this is oh crap. Look at that. Look at whatever that is.
Oh,
How much you want to bet the guy smashed her though?
no.
Look at his face.
Yeah.
They're smelling it. And this is another hotel. This is so bizarre.
This dude looked like he smoked weed and he smashed this chick. I know he smashed her.
Oh crap. He has a beanie on. Everything about this is wrong. Yes. Oh, this chick is a treasure trove.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. It's a no for me.
I want to hear what you're saying. GC, please turn it up.
In later video. I gotta go. There's gonna be
Are you gonna do it later? Okay. Next video. That's fine. That looks okay. The black, it doesn't look terrible on her. That one.
Well, he's shaking his head.
Black makes everything look better.
Yeah, that one is okay.
Till she turns to the side.
Yeah, but the other ones are too small for her. That one's not terrible.
On his neck. Oh.
See, I told you, triangle body. Told you.
Yeah, you were right.
Dang it! This is crap.
Wait, what's the next outfit? Let me see.
I was only off. It looked like she got a little bit of butt. So definitely she got.
Why are you looking at stuff? I stopped thinking about.
I can see it in the mirror.
That's
I don't look at her butt. I don't look at anything. Once I see a woman is big, I stop looking and looking at other stuff.
Oh my god.
Oh crap! All right. So says Reese Johnson. Thanks a lot. He says she looks like a trans fat. All right.
Yeah. I feel like I'm mean now. GC.
Sorry.
I mean, they would be equally mean to you. So.
Oh, trust me.
Yeah.
Oh, those girls hate you. It's nice, nasty with you. Okay, they use you so that you like a beacon to get all the hot guys in the club, right? That's your job.
Well, yeah.
And if they talk to you, they're gonna hate.
Oh yeah, I used to get my friends drinks.
Mm-hmm.
So.
Well, yeah, they secretly hating you. They probably talk trash. Oh, she's not that nice of a girl. You know,
holy crap! Why did I allow myself to get so fat? That is a video she has.
I need to hear that. Can you play it, please?
No, I gotta go. Stop it.
We gotta let it go.
Next video.
Dating is hard. My struggle with self-worth. Holy crap.
Well, we can cover some of that on my channel too.
Fat people. Oh, this is a treasure trove. Crap. I have hit pay dirt. I have hit pay fat. This is spectacular. Do all men cheat? Featuring my older brother. Holy crap. Look at this. See, this is what pisses me off about genetics. Like, this is her brother.
I gotta see this.
Yeah, I can't wait.
That is her brother. That's his arms. That's his
Wow.
his neck and stuff.
He's
That
more
is-
handsome.
This is the same genetics. They have the
You got-
same genetics. And
Usually the
look at-
woman gets hooked up, not the man.
Yeah, he's more handsome than
once
she is
again,
pretty.
it is not nurture, or it is not nature, it's nurture. She's nurturing her fat. She's nurturing her fat. We are the only culture where the men are fitter than the women. It's weird. It's very, very weird. And not by a little bit. Look at his arms. Not by a little bit. He has spent more time in the gym than she has spent watching TV. Like, it's a trip. It is amazing.
Like even in cartoons, you got Lois and Peter from Family Guy. She's hotter than he is.
You know why that is, right? When a black female is slim, in nice shape, another black woman come out of nowhere is always a big one too. Girl, you need to eat more. You're too skinny.
Mm-hmm. I've
Don't you
been
get that
through
a lot?
I've been through that a lot growing
Yeah.
up. I have. They used
It's
to tell
because
me I'm too skinny. I had muscle and abs, and they told me I need to gain weight.
good thing you didn't listen to them, but unfortunately, some of our women listen to those women. You only want to listen to what other men say. You want to know what men see you as, not because they're trying to. I call that they're trying to sabotage their competition. See, they want every girl to be fat.
And it's older women who did it to me.
Of course,
The
yeah.
older, oh, you need some meat on your bones. What? I have a nice body. What do you mean?
Mhm.
Like, that's what I heard growing up my whole life.
Yeah, if you look at other cultures, like Hispanic cultures, like or white cultures, the older women, if the younger women getting fat, they're like, "Oh, girl, you need to lose some weight. How you gonna get a man? How you gonna get a husband?"
Yeah.
But that's not said in black culture.
Yeah.
They want you to be a single mom too. Because I've noticed that black women hate seeing other black women win. Like
They do.
if you're real submissive to your man, and especially because he's doing right by you, they will hate. They will just start making things up, and they will low key flirt with your man behind your back.
Mm-hmm. Exactly.
It's stiff competition. All right. I got.
You gotta go.
Yeah, I like to thank the Cash Apps and Super Chats, managers and moderators, those who are listening silently, and those who participate in the chat. I'm going to be at movie night 2 hours. If you want to come to movie night, today's movie is Menace to Society. We're going to be breaking that down. So go ahead and send me an email, and I'll send you the Zoom link to that. Outside of that, this is Game Changer 00100. Game over. Peace.
Peace.